JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
The Jim Colbert Show will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Good Thursday afternoon, and welcome to the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with us. We really do truly appreciate it. Hope you are having a great Friday Eve, and if you're not, we hope to turn that around before the end of the show today. As you can hear, the Jim part of the show is still doing some R&R. He'll be back with us whenever. In his place, you've got myself, Deb Roberts, our executive producer, Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
The comedy alien Ross Padgett.
From Planet Zanzibar.
And our special guest co-host today, Orlando Sentinel columnist, Sweet Heat, the Truth Dragon himself, Scott Maxwell. Yay!
Hey now, I'm not sure how I got in here. This is exciting, though.
Well, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it.
Oh, this is always a lot of fun. I just count on you all to do all the heavy lifting. And with Ross, it is so good to see Ross again.
It is great to hear you say that, to be honest with you, because I have a lot of infinite amount of respect for you. So,
You missed his lamentations earlier, Ross.
Lamentations?
His lamentations when he was lamenting.
When did you guys get lunch?
Lamenting.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm thinking meringue right now, dude.
Yeah, actually, Ross and I have done lunch. Deb, you and I have never done lunch.
No.
I've done lunch with Jack.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll have
Well,
to fix that one of these
we
days.
will have to fix that. But Ross, Scott was really upset to find out that you weren't going to be in the main talk studio with us, but that you were going to be, as you said, Scott, so far away.
Ross is like a puppy. I want him nearby running around my ankles.
You know,
I think we can make that happen.
I've got a price. Yeah, I'll chase your ankles, man.
I'd say take him for the day, but I mean that seat is going to be busy. We have Danny Myron coming in. We have
that's
Glenn
right.
Klosman coming in as well.
For Colbert Court. So you're
Yeah.
going to be plenty busy, Scott. And
All right,
plus,
sounds good.
as Ross promised, every time we're going to go to commercial break, he's going to come in here and talk with you.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay!
We let him sit in there in the extra chair, but Deb needs it to hold up her 75-pound purse.
Hey, that small family living in there appreciates the comfort.
Oh, Deb,
They
we
think
need
it's heavy. I
Buddy.
don't really think it's heavy.
Buddy, Monty Hall it, name an item, and she can pull it out of there.
Here, can you lift it?
There's multiple
A horseshoe.
children book
God.
franchises
Good
in this
Lord,
thing.
Deb.
The entire world of Dr. Seuss
Yeah.
lives
Yeah.
in quadrant 3 of that bag.
There's at least 3 irons in that purse.
Yeah.
No, that's the Lorax.
We'll give you a week off if you can pull a horseshoe out of there.
Good Lord.
No, but there is an umbrella.
Well, attached to a statue,
Right.
apparently.
It's a statue of an umbrella.
It's my workout. It's what I claim is my workout every day.
All right. Well, you got more muscles than I do to load that thing around.
You know, Scott brought up that lunch, and I just want to full stop. Always, I go back to that lunch all the time. That was a cornerstone lunch, a top 3 lunch in my lifetime.
Oh, stop.
I mean, he goes out, he sits on the sidewalk outside the White Wolf Cafe, and he says, "This is where we did it. This is the place."
Well, I mean, this was years ago. I mean,
It does sound a little bit, Jack, like you and I should vacate the premises and just leave these two alone. What do you think?
Maybe it's better off they're in separate rooms.
I think you're right.
I just had questions. I had lunch with Scott because I was like, I've got questions, and you're like one of the smartest people in my life right now, and that I can take full advantage of.
If memory serves, like you came prepared, like with a pad.
Yeah. I had
Were these fatherhood questions?
No. This was like 6 years ago. I was not thinking about kids. Or really wanting children, I believe, at that time. I wasn't even there yet.
Right, exactly.
In fact, if memory serves, some of what it was me instilling a bit of cynicism or skepticism, I should say.
It was skepticism.
Aw,
There
that's
was-
I know. Isn't that awful? That's the kind of...
No, that's the gift of news people.
Yeah.
It was cynicism, but it was the one thing was that we had all of those weird, not weird, but conversations that I'm like, I don't know what to do with these thoughts or conversations.
Yeah.
You know, like that makes it sound like it was really weird or deep.
No, but I remember I remember around that time possibly that you were also trying to figure out what you wanted your affiliation to be politically, and a lot of the conversations with Visit Florida, I remember you just being like, whoa, so frustrated because what do I do with all of this information you're giving me?
And I think that's exactly right because I grabbed my frustration politically or just like locally. And these are
That's where it
local
matters.
stories.
That's where it
that
matters the
really
most.
grew my frustration. And I'm like, well, what do you do with all of this frustration?
It's hard to know. And when you were, now I'm sad that you're not here on Wednesdays when I call in, but I always remembered my segments when you were there being like a 15-minute exercise and your happy smile just turning into tears.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happened during the news recently when we were talking about the Epstein files and just blew Ross's mind when he heard how the twist that story had taken. And yeah, so.
And the one thing, though, that I always go back to that lunch, it was not a negative lunch. In fact, the poached eggs that day were fantastic. It was a phenomenal Benedict, all right? It was a good brunch, right? But it was the one thing, and the reason why I brought up that lunch is friendly reminder, focus on the things that are in your control.
Absolutely.
That was the big lesson that I took away from that. It wasn't just a great brunch, but it was that kind of, that complete sentence that I just said really grew to be part of my creed. Whenever I get kind of flustered and all of a sudden I can feel myself spinning off into like a weird dark place, I realize 90% of that place is out of my control.
Well, speaking of that, you had a comedy show last night, and when we last talked to you, you said your GPS said that you were going to be arriving at 7:08.
And then his text message said he missed his exit.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. And then it was raining, and he was driving 30, and then he's down to 0.
I'm also glad that he was focused on the important thing while being late, which was letting you all know what was going on.
Yeah. Oh, we were interviewing him live on the air.
Exactly.
And it was raining a lot, hard.
And what happens when, I presume your show was...
It was killer, I'm sure.
I got to tell you, if you were in that room, there were not a lot of people, not because it wasn't sold out. I think it was sold out. It was just a smaller room. If you were at Breakaways last night at Flagler Beach, that was one of the most fun times I've ever had doing stand-up.
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
Honestly, it was just so much fun. They made it easy when the audience makes, getting a laugh easy. It's a dance and it's symbiotic. And now I'm trusting myself a little bit more. And now I'm saying things I've never said before for the first time. And now it's getting laughs. And now I don't have to go to material and you can just be a funny human being in front of an audience that just wants a funny human being.
Maybe you should take them out to lunch.
But
Or just take them to your next show.
I wish, but it was probably a room of like 80 people. It was so much fun. They gave me a trophy.
Trophy?
What did you win?
I got it. There is nothing on the trophy. It's just like this. There's no plaque. It doesn't say like Ross Padgett or anything. They just gave me it's more of a statue, because a trophy without any like tournament involved is more of just a statue.
A gold cup.
But you won last night.
I won. They gave me a statue of like a bronze golden eagle. Might have been a falcon. I don't know. That's how much fun.
So it sounds like you won America.
It does.
I have learned
At a discount, Scott. At a discount.
I never graduated from Valencia Community College. I never graduated.
There's
right?
Ross's trophy checking in.
You put in a hard 11 days there, though,
Oh
right?
man! As soon as I found out that a book was like $300, I was like, "What, dude? That's like $1 a page."
Well, I'm happy that your stand-up went really well last night. And, of course, if folks want to maybe take a little trip, a little, vacation, you're going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas next weekend, right?
Yeah, I would not vacation there, to be honest with you. That is not worth the trip. I've been to Little Rock, and I feel like they call it Little Rock because, they have some problems. They have a Little Rock problem.
How do you end up in Little Rock?
Just comedy clubs. Just other comedians vouching for me, hitting the road, just getting in the right roster, and all of a sudden, my phone number's out.
But aren't there like 14 comedy clubs between here and Little Rock?
You'd think.
But I don't know those guys. They don't know me.
All right.
Real quick before we go to break, I want to I'm sure you'll all join me in extending a very happy birthday to the city of Orlando. 150th
Absolutely.
birthday today for the city beautiful.
We
Absolutely.
moisturize.
Sesquicentennial, I believe, is the term.
Oh,
There you
look
go.
at you. We
I
started
had to
off
look
with
it up.
Lamentations, and you said what again?
I think it's a sesquicentennial.
Sesquicentennial.
I'll double check.
Okay.
That sounds like what my grandpa would be pissed at. Like that sounds like he'd be like, "Oh man, anybody can be any gender these days."
Yeah, or something you need Aspercream for.
yeah.
Yeah, so I guess a lot of celebrations going around in the city. And you know what's interesting? Orlando is older than Tampa, which I found to be fascinating because you would think being a port city,
An
they would have
Ybor
been.
city, which-
Yeah, you would have thought would it be much older than Orlando, considering we're so far inland. But 150 years ago today. So happy birthday, Orlando! You guys going to celebrate with cake?
Do you all remember when we did trivia how many residents there were when the town was incorporated? Jack.
Yeah, it
like-
was
80?
Oh, that's good enough. 85. 85.
Hey, nice, thanks. I was going 2000. Yes, I will be celebrating. Matter of fact, tonight I'm going to go to the Whiskey down on Sand Lake to celebrate Orlando's 150th birthday.
Oh, I'm sure that's not the only reason you'll be
Yes.
down there.
Yeah. I hear they have some great live entertainment, including
Ooh.
NaomiBradshaw.com.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Is
Ooh,
she
you-
going to be doing like a sultry Marilyn Monroe version of Happy Birthday?
I was going to say they
to
could
the city?
pretend to not know each other, right? One of those dates.
I believe rock and roll is a genre on tap for tonight, but maybe a happy birthday will be thrown in there.
Oh,
It seems like it should be.
hey, so are you here with the band?
150.
Oh, creepy. I just triggered my Siri
All right,
by
I'm-
asking if you're with the band. Sorry,
I
Siri.
think I need to correct myself. I left out a syllable. It's a sesquicentennial. Sesquicentennial.
God, you just should go home
Come
now.
on,
Jack.
guys.
I
Come
know.
on, give him the buzzer.
Yeah.
He, he earned
when
it.
is 312?
Give him the,
Crap.
People can be anything these days.
I take it a competitive student.
No.
No?
I really was not. In fact, when Ross was saying $100 a page, I was thinking, well, that's only if you read it. It was for me. It would have been $300 a page. I did not read books.
It scared me, man. It legit was a huge reason why my little dumb 18-year-old brain was like, I ain't gonna read it. I'm gonna pay that. But that's like my rent is $400 at the time. Oh,
Yeah.
Remember 2008?
I know.
Well, then I actually don't remember 2008.
But you could get a used version that was beat up, highlighted,
Yeah.
and torn, and pages torn for about 8% less.
Yeah,
That was it.
That's about
That
it.
was it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to unfortunately talk about a family tragedy in Volusia County. The Miami Heat fall victim to the largest memorabilia heist in sports history. And a Pensacola man is under arrest for poking the bear, specifically Smokey Bear. We'll tell you why and more coming up next during JCS News. So keep it right here on Real Radio 104.1.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James McGill and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
Hoping your ride in Orlando is a safe one right now. Still a pretty yucky delay southbound. That's the Turnpike approaching the Mineola Hancock Road exit due to an incident just after that exit. A little bit of a delay northbound, of course, due to onlooking traffic, but the rest of the Turnpike is clear. No major issues on I-4 at this time. The Greenway is also clear, and no issues on the 408 east and westbound. Our Valvoline instant oil change traffic tip line number is 866-676-8477. I'm Brian Black with your report.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radio.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Guys, entertaining in your backyard this season is easy with help from Tools Ace Hardware. These guys are awesome. They only carry the best stuff out there, like grills and smokers smokers from Big Green Egg, Traeger, Weber, and Napoleon. Maybe get a griddle, cook your family breakfast, or maybe a pizza oven for personal pizza night. I am doing that this weekend. So much fun. If you haven't checked out those Uni or Gosney pizza ovens, they are a blast. But Tools Ace also has Polywood outdoor furniture, dining sets, and Adirondack chairs. Beautiful designs, made from recycled plastic, indestructible, will not fade in the Florida sun. But when it gets cold, they got you covered as well. Fire pits, firewood, patio heaters, and propane to keep everyone warm when the temperature drops. You can get all of that assembled and delivered to your home for free when you spend $3.99 or more on grills or patio furniture. Just visit one of their 13 Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com. It's Tools Ace, your backyard place.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth. And I know you've worked hard to save, but in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
In a market full of noise, trust the Nickley Group to give you straight answers and smart real estate advice. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Thinking of buying or selling a home quickly? Just call Nickley and tell them Jim Colbert told you to call. Nobody does guaranteed cash offer on your home better than the Nickley Group. Get your own team of local experts. Secure more money twice as fast. Real experts that get real results. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Visit thenickley.com. Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Hey, it's Matt, your leaf filter trusted pro. Gutters are an often neglected part of the home. They're also one of the most important. Clogged, overflowing gutters can cause serious problems like foundation damage or basement flooding, which can cost thousands of dollars to fix. Let's face it, cleaning gutters yourself is not only a hassle, it can be dangerous. But when you get Leaf Filter, you'll never have to worry about cleaning clogged gutters again. Get started today by visiting leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free inspection. If you decide to move forward, we'll professionally clean, realign, and seal your gutters before installing our patented stainless steel micro mesh system. Leaf Filter keeps out everything but the water. And it's backed by a lifetime transferable no clogs warranty. So you're protected for good. We're in your neighborhood and ready to help. Visit Leaf Filter today for a free inspection and estimate, and you could save up to 30%. Visit leaffilter.com/deal. That's leaffilter.com/deal.
Take your taste buds back to when French fries were invented and cooked in beef tallow. Steak and Shake has brought that back. No preservatives, no additives, just 100% beef tallow for the best fry. Crispy on the outside and potato on the inside. Beef tallow fries only at Steak and Shake. You'll love it too much.
This is Monster Jam. Get ready for big time fun for the whole family. Featuring Grave Digger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Brought to you by your local Ford dealers. Save up to $10 on tickets with a savings coupon for participating Ford dealerships. Restrictions and exclusions may apply. See savings coupon for details. Coming to Kia Center this Saturday and Sunday. Tickets on sale now.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Check out Behind the Flow, a podcast documentary series following the launch of San Diego Football Club.
San Diego coming to MLS is going to be a game changer because this region has been hungry for a men's professional soccer team.
We need to embrace this community.
Listen to San Diego FC Behind the Flow on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search Behind the Flow and start listening.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Good afternoon, Colbert crew. Michael P. checking in with you guys. Hey, I gotta say, love you guys. Listen every day. My favorite segment by far, Wednesdays, when I hear it, I always forget for some reason, but then when I hear y'all go to break and say, coming up next, Scott Maxwell, I go, oh yeah, Scott's coming up. Love that dude. I love your segment. Love having you there with Ross. And Scott, do us all a favor. Run for president, bro. Please.
I think he's onto something, Scott.
Oh, yeah. Some people got skeletons in the closet. My skeletons are running down Orange Avenue, man. That wouldn't work.
No. Skeletons are actually a good addition now.
Actually, that's true. There is nothing that disqualifies you anymore.
It's become an asset.
Exactly. Let them run free.
Yeah, like watch this. You know, he's just being honest and upfront about his past. Moving on.
All right. Maybe.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. You've got Deb, Jack, and Ross, and our special guest co-host today, Scott Maxwell. Thank you so much for coming in.
So good to be here.
Really do appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and do some JCS news.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
It still makes me laugh. JCS News brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. All right, today's scheduled launch from the Kennedy Space Center to the International Space Station is scrubbed due to weather. NASA's SpaceX Crew 11 was supposed to launch around lunchtime today, about 12:09, but the mission was postponed at the very last minute.
Dragged in SpaceX. Bad luck on weather there. We just got clipped by a cumulus cloud right over the pad, so ended up scrubbing for weather. You are go to proceed to 5.100 for launch scrub. We'll begin offloading the rocket.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to be inside of a rocket with lots of fuel when a serious storm cloud comes overhead with lightning, which is apparently what the case was. So a backup opportunity is expected to open up on tomorrow.
I don't think I want to be in a rocket, a bunch of fuel no matter what. But
no, yeah. Exactly. The 4-person crew will spend time aboard the ISS conducting science and tech experiments. Their mission is expected to last about 6 months. But really, the story is, do you know how long their flight is going to last, taking them to the ISS? Have you guys heard?
No.
40 hours. 40 hours strapped in their seats like that.
Oh, man.
No, thank you, please.
That's worse than going to Japan.
They've already tested. If they have to evacuate,
That's what I'm thinking the helmets are for.
No, it goes in their suit.
Well, yeah, exactly. But
right?
I can't imagine all 4 people aren't going to not go for 40 hours.
No, they go in their suit.
Yeah, man. You leave a human, you show up a soup.
We have the Mensa discussion on astronauts here going on.
It's sex and bathroom. That's what people want to know about in space. Yeah.
40 hours?
No, just in space in general.
Yeah. If you go to the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, they say one of the biggest questions they repeatedly get is, how do astronauts use the bathroom?
Bathroom, okay.
Yeah,
right.
because and once you learn the technique and how much trouble you get into if you don't use it correctly, you learn it's a really big deal. It's the one problem that really perplexes NASA with space travel is, what do you do with that?
I think Royal Caribbean just shoots it out the back.
But space is still so sacred, right? It feels weird just like launching that out into the abyss of space. At least for me, like I wouldn't like knowing that, some of my waste is like by Mars right now.
But yet at the same time, the lunar missions left it on the moon.
Yeah, and what if you're like doing a spacewalk and then that comes up.
Or you get it on your boot.
You have a helmet on at least.
Yeah, but
that's worse.
You get it on your boot.
You think you got a little wiper?
yeah. That's not worse. I take
Let's
that back.
get back to sex on the space station, shall we?
I don't think that happens.
Nah, I wonder.
What about those two that were up there forever?
Oh, I don't think they could even.
Oh, Butch and Sonny?
Butch and Sonny didn't even, no.
They have to, right?
Nah, they're just friends.
I don't know, man. I bet you space is a lot like prison rules. There's no sexuality here. Yeah. Someone's getting dead.
WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan died from a heart attack. According to Pinellas County Forensic Science Center documents obtained by Page 6, Hogan, whose real name was Terry Bollea, died from acute myocardial infarction, which occurs when blood flow to the heart is suddenly blocked and results in tissue damage. Now, the legendary wrestler reportedly had a history of atrial fibrillation and chronic lymphatic leukemia. That was not previously revealed to the public. His death was ruled as natural, and officials confirmed that a request was made to have him cremated.
So first of all, infarction's a funny word.
It is a funny word, and it's one of those words you want to make sure you say very, very carefully.
Second of all his steroid use over the years, the heart problems are not. And I believe this was openly acknowledged.
What? No.
Not surprising.
That's gym time, brah. That's nothing but straight gym time.
I'm with you, Scott. That FARC, that's underrated.
Acute myocardial infarction.
Infarction, exactly.
We need more FARCs in words.
All right, a 5-month-old baby boy has died after being attacked by the family dog. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood says the parents of baby Carter left the child in the care of his great-grandmother and great-aunt while they went to dinner to celebrate the mother's 21st birthday.
Oh, my.
It is so tragic. On what started to be a great night ends up when you return home, your child is dead. And the grandparent and the great-aunt, I can't imagine how anybody in this family feels.
Chitwood says the great-aunt let her 3 dogs out of their cage after putting the baby down to sleep in the bedroom. Moments later, though, she found the 130-pound Great Dane Husky mix had opened the door, and they found him next to the baby. The dog is with animal care. An investigation is underway, but the dog is expected to be euthanized. The home of the NBA's Miami Heat is ground zero for what's described as, quote, the largest memorabilia heist, end quote, in sports history. Millions of dollars worth of the team's memorabilia, including game-worn finals jerseys, are gone, stolen from the downtown Miami Kaseya Center.
OJ never died.
NBA analyst Amin El Hassan broke the news, saying the operation went on for at least 18 months, where the items were sold for millions of dollars. He also says a Miami police officer may be involved.
18 months? Seems like somebody might have gotten wise. I don't know, month 2?
I don't know. No one from law
have you
enforcement.
guys seen that jersey?
No one from law enforcement or the NBA has confirmed the story. Miami police say the FBI is handling this active investigation.
It's another universe down in Miami, though, I gotta say.
Oh, my goodness, it certainly is.
That's probably the least, weird thing that happened today.
Exactly.
I think it says a lot that there's only very few cities that Rockstar Games make their Grand Theft Auto series in.
It says a lot that one of them's in Miami.
All right, it's New York, Miami,
and
Los Angeles, basically. That's it.
Well, maybe it's the heat, because National Weather Service meteorologist Robert Garcia says the Sunshine State is baking today.
Most, if not all, of the peninsula except coastal Collier and mainland Monroe are in the heat advisory. Those areas, there's some showers and the sea breeze moving in already that'll help keep them from getting as hot, but the rest of the area looks like it's warmed up quite a bit.
Yeah, we're still looking at heat advisories. They've now been extended through the weekend. We're looking at highs at least 95, 96 through early next week.
It's nasty. You go get the mail and you got to take a shower.
I know. I mean, even coming in from your car, just getting into this building, you feel like you need, to take a shower. And it's just, again, your heart goes out to anyone and everyone who has to do any work outside today.
Hey, but Ross, aren't I correct that wasn't Grand Theft talking about, or maybe they already did, making Orlando?
Well, so
really?
the next one is going to have a lot more of Florida in it.
Oh, yeah.
I think actually Florida might be the first that Rockstar Games was like, you know what, the whole state.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just can't wait to see how they thug out Park Avenue.
Oh, man.
It actually looks like it focuses Miami, but it goes north. It looks like it goes right through Central Florida, and I believe there might be a theme park involved. So I think we can claim to be part of the GTA 6 universe.
Yeah, it's
wow.
Let's
go.
They don't call it Miami; they call it Vice City. I don't know what they're going to call Orlando. Right?
Let's just hope it's not City Beautiful.
It won't be. It will be something not
a little more derogatory.
Yeah.
Great. That never happens to Orlando. All right, Orange County Mayor has some harsh words for Florida's Attorney General. Mayor Jerry Demings responded yesterday to a letter he got from James Uthmeyer. The AG accused Demings and the County Commission of supporting sanctuary policies and not complying with immigration laws. Uthmeyer also threatened to remove Demings and commissioners from office. Demings said yesterday Uthmeyer is a mean-spirited, over-aggressive young man who's full of himself and doesn't know what he's doing or what he's saying. Demings also denies Orange County is a sanctuary county. He adds the threat of removal from office is misplaced and misguided at best. Scott, you said you actually saw the mayor's press conference and said he was pretty heated.
Yeah, I listened to all of it. And I'll say anybody can listen to, make their own decisions. But this Uthmeyer thing, it's a bunch of baloney, man. First of all, he calls Orange County a sanctuary county. I mean, that's just a lie. I can just flat out say that's a lie. There is no policy that makes Orange County. And then I think Demings just owned his ass because Demings is 60-something years old. He's been a sheriff. He's been a police chief. Uthmeyer's 37 and been nothing but a political operative all his life. So one of the things the sheriff said is, I've spent more years on the patrolling the streets of Florida than he's been alive, and he's attacking me over law enforcement.
Right.
So he made it clear he wasn't going to back down, and most of this stuff is straw man arguments. It's sort of Uthmeyer's trying to tell the folks that they're letting immigrants, illegal immigrants, undocumented immigrants run wild. That's just not the case, and he says, I'm not buying into your narrative. So good for Jerry Demings, in my estimation.
I mean, you've been seeing these threats throughout, all over the state. County commissions, city commissions making votes.
Well, all over the state. But the crackdown and the Doge audits are not all over the states. They're primarily in blue communities.
I have been saying... Especially, yes, that there is a target on Big Blue Orange County.
Yeah. And that's a political haymaker. If you ever end a sentence in the world of politics with more than you've ever been alive.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Dude, at least it was a haymaker back in the day. I don't know the political rules anymore, but
no, I think it stung and it hit home because what a lot of these guys, in my opinion, they like to cosplay as tough guys, right? Like they know something about public safety and they're out on the front lines and they haven't done squat. Right. They've sat behind their little troll Twitter keyboards and been, I'm a tough guy. Tell everybody I'm a tough guy. And you got a sheriff who's like, and Jerry Demings, if you ever heard, he's talking slow.
He's
like,
I've been
patrolling the streets since you were in diapers, boy. I mean, it stings, right? He can say it. Not everybody can.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true. Well, in the meantime, hundreds of people are expected at a town hall tonight in Coral Gables calling for the shutdown of Alligator Alcatraz a month after it opened its doors.
We are basically bringing the community together to share their questions and concerns about the human rights violations that we have seen reported day after day.
Activist Chris Wills says there are also legal concerns over reports claiming detained migrants are not able to speak to their attorneys or have bond hearings. Of course, that's because the state and the federal government keep tossing back the decision of which jurisdiction has, oversight over this detention facility.
We have a story in the paper today that said everyone or virtually no one can get a straight answer over who's in charge. And when I say everyone, we're talking about lawyers,
right,
which is a pretty bedrock principle of our Constitution. To get to people who've been in prison should have access to their lawyers. Journalists, local officials, the freaking archbishop down in South Florida says he can. And if they can't or won't tell you who's in charge, you're only really two explanations. It's either incompetence or intentional obstruction. I think it's more of the latter, but there could be some column A in there.
Well, I know that there's at least several lawsuits right now that are facing that facility.
Hard to get mad when there's not a name attached to it.
Bingo. Bingo.
Well, and that's, yesterday we did a story because some environmental groups are saying, listen, this should be an easy jurisdictional answer to make. It's in the Everglades. That's in the Southern District of Florida. Boom. That should be the court that handles it. And then the state's like, well, it's kind of like in Collier County, and that makes it the Middle District of Florida. So the volleying goes back and forth.
And there have been some really good reporting by journalists on this stuff. Like one of the things was there was going to be absolutely no economic impact until our reporters and a friend of mine, Jason Garcia, got into the contract. I can't remember what the total amount was, but it was like millions of dollars with a concrete company. What exactly are you paying a concrete company for if it's not concrete while also not doing anything to add pavement? There's questions need to be answered.
Exactly. All right. This to me looks like a sign that that Jacksonville Development Group is closer to getting their baseball team, the Rays or whatever, because a Hard Rock Hotel might be coming to Jacksonville. A city spokesperson said local officials have been in talks with a development group that's looking to build the hotel on the site of the former Berkman 2 apartment tower. Hard Rock already has hotels in 5 Florida cities, and another hotel is also planned for Pensacola. Officials say the Jacksonville hotel would not have a casino. There's no word on a timetable.
You lost my interest with those last two.
Probably a lot of people lost their interest with those last 2 lines. All right, Tallahassee police and Chuck E. Cheese appear to be on good terms again. The company's CEO showed up at TPD headquarters yesterday after officers arrested a man in a Chuck E. Cheese costume last week. Kids watched as the man was handcuffed.
I saw. That was some sorry video.
Images of the arrest spread online with little kids asking, does this mean Chuck E. Cheese is gone forever?
Does that mean he's a rat? Always has been. Always will be.
Chuck E. Cheese CEO David McKillop says what happened last week was disappointing for many kids and families, so he decided to shake hands with officers, turn the page, and invite them to a special event at Chuck E. Cheese. So kids got to play free pizza, drinks, and surprises. McKillop says sometimes you just need to move on from a challenging moment with leadership, grace, and friendship.
Wait, is the Chuck E. Cheese people, are they apologizing?
Chuck E. Cheese had an event for the officers to say, hey, we're good kids.
Oh, no. I feel like the cops could have gotten the mouse to take his head off before slapping the cubs off.
They took his head off after they took his put him in handcuffs, and then they took the rest of his costume off before they put him in the back of the cop car.
That's worse, man. You can't be taking the head off of animated characters in front of kids.
These are those tough choices, Ross, and I think I'm going to go with take the head off.
And then finally, a Pensacola man says, hold my beer. He's under arrest for poking the bear, specifically Smokey Bear. The Florida Office of Agricultural Law Enforcement hasn't identified the man who allegedly stole Smokey Bear signs from state forests from Pensacola and between Pensacola and Orlando. Authorities say he was selling the signs on Facebook Marketplace for nearly $2,000 apiece. A photo of the man's arrest shows Smokey Bear holding a police vehicle door open while a police officer guides the suspect into the back seat. You see how that's turned around right there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese gets thrown in, and Smokey Bear's like, I got you.
Yep.
I'm not saying this is a good idea. I'm just saying it's one of the funniest ideas I've ever heard somebody have. Like that
steal and sell those signs?
Yeah. Like that just sounds like something that I hear around like at a table at a party. I'm like, hey man, what do you do? And they're like, do you really want to know? I steal Smokey the Bear signs and sell them on Facebook Marketplace. They're everywhere. I just keep taking them down and selling them. I'm getting away with it.
Seems like you could just make them and sell them.
Right? Like, I feel like I've got 3 people in my life that this might have been them. I don't know. I know some wild people.
Yeah, you do. And that concludes your JCS News.
Wow.
Poor Scott.
Yeah! That works. We'll take it.
All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to tell you about a beloved retailer that closed due to bankruptcy, but they're coming back.
Steinmart.
We'll tell you next. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
Because y'all said I wasn't cool this week.
Well, you
Booyah!
were. Well,
I'm cool. Boom, boom, ka-choo. Me and Ryan are the coolest.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey there, Central Florida, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday night forecast. Last of those very spotty showers going to start to fizzle out as we head through the rest of the overnight tonight, lingering from earlier on this afternoon. And to wrap up the work week, temperatures still staying on the toasty side, highs tomorrow throughout the mid-90s, but going to slowly start to see those temperatures come down as we take a look ahead towards next week, as we see those rain chances come up, looking at a 70% chance of rain, taking a look at your Sunday.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
This July, celebrate a little more than fireworks. That's right, celebrate the freedom of knowing your health. Life Imaging FLA's heart and body scans help you stay ahead of disease. Be proactive, not reactive. Don't wait for that symptom. Get ahead of that with a scan from Life Imaging FLA. When you consider that 1 of 3 people in America will die of heart disease, and in some of those cases, the very first symptom you get is sudden death, you definitely want to pay attention to what's happening inside your body. With Life Imaging FLA's free heart scan, you can do that and then build a plan with your primary care doctor. And remember, there are no dyes, no injections. You don't have to take your clothes off. This entire process only takes a few minutes. So do what I did, what my wife did, what my in-laws did, what so many people in Central Florida are doing. Call Life Imaging FLA. Get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. Here's how you make your appointment. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's it. Pound 250, say the keyword free heart scan, and you will be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Cypress Hill. And atmosphere.
Every day can't be the best day. Do what you can right now, don't hesitate.
The Dank Days of Summer Tour with special guests Lupe Fiasco and The Far Side.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar.
Friday, August 8th at the St. Augustine Amphitheater. Tickets for the Dank Days of Summer Tour on sale now at theamp.com.
The Girlfriends is back with a new season, and this time I'm telling you the story of Kelly Harnett. Kelly spent over a decade in prison for a murder she says she didn't commit. As she fought for her freedom, she taught herself the law.
He goes, oh God, Harnett, jailhouse lawyer.
And became a beacon of hope for the women locked up alongside her.
I think I was put here to save souls by getting people out of prison.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search The Girlfriends Jailhouse Lawyer, and listen now.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war in term life. Industry rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man aged 45, non-smoker, can get $1 million of coverage for $75 per month, level rate for 10 years. Or a man aged 50, non-smoker, can obtain $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of $110, level rate for 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rate for 20 years. If you're a smoker, we have great rates available for you as well. At Term Busters, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call for a free quote today. 800-200-2250. That's 800-200-2250. Don't wait. Call 800-200-2250. 800-200-2250. Sample rate quotes based on preferred non-smoker rate class. Exam required to qualify.
Your child is 18, and suddenly you no longer have legal access to their medical info, even in an emergency. No health decisions, no financial help, nothing, unless you plan ahead. That's why Trust and Will created the Young Adult Plan. It includes HIPAA authorization, healthcare directives, and power of attorney. Everything your child needs to stay protected and stay connected. Go to trustandwill.com and get your Young Adult Plan for just $69, because turning 18 shouldn't mean cutting parents out of the picture. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-611-3113. That's 800-611-3113.
Are you prepared for the future? At TK Law Firm, they understand the importance of securing your legacy. Whether you're looking for a will or trust, they can help. Don't leave your legacy to chance. Visit onefirmforlife.com for your free consultation. Protect what matters most. TK Law Firm, your partner in estate planning excellence.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This is the Jim Colbert Show on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube, and right here on Real Radio 104.1.
What's up, Colbert and Company, Concrete Mike? Well, you're talking about how hot it is down here in Florida. I'm glad to be back in Central Florida. I've been in Tampa area, Clearwater, Largo, Lutz, all that, doing structural foundation repairs. And on Tuesday, the heat index hit 119 degrees in Tampa. I'm happy to be back in Orlando, where today it only got to 108. It sucks being out here. I'm not having fun. I'm ready for...
Yeah, we feel for you, Concrete Mike and Big T. Everybody out there building pools, doing concrete. Someone just texted us at 77031 saying they're out welding.
Hey.
Oh, bless their heart.
I mean, anyone and everyone. Absolutely.
Did you see that Tampa, I think it was Monday, hit 100 for the first time ever? Now, I know it's kind of surprising that it hadn't been 100 before, but man, when places in Florida are setting records for heat, that's hot.
It is. And if you notice, a lot of native-born Floridians have been saying, because the only time in the 34 years that I've been broadcasting, there's been 2 years we've talked about an extreme heat warning. This year and 2023.
Yeah.
You never had anything like that before.
Well, I'm not a scientist, so I'm not worried about it.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a great Thursday, most importantly. Thank you for spending a part of your day with us. We really do appreciate it. Jim will be back after taking some much-needed vacation time. You've got Deb and Jack. We've got Ross and our special guest co-host today, Scott Maxwell.
Back when Rick Scott was governor, that was the political sidestep to any climate change questions. Well, I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to answer that.
Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here, folks.
Or listen to scientists.
It's like hair dryer hot to me. Well,
it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's just hot air.
Well, yeah, it's just hot air. When you walk out,
breeze.
and listen, I get it. I don't want to just be a group of Floridians saying it's hot, but this is different.
This is different.
This feels weird.
You're a native-born Floridian, Ross.
100%. I'm straight half Caucasian, half lizard guy.
Right. Even if you're not worried about the Biscayne Bay taking over the southern half of Florida, it's nasty ass hot now.
It's dangerous
really
hot.
uncomfortable.
It's very uncomfortable. And we know a lot of our senior organizations. I know the Pet Resource Center in Tampa, they put a call out yesterday. Their shelter, like so many around here in Central Florida, overcrowded. Just asking folks, foster, adopt. If you can, bring frozen cubes of broth. Just so that the dogs have something cold to lick to help keep.
Broth.
Isn't that a great idea?
Interesting.
So I thought that was a great idea as well. It turned out the community really turned out and helped them out. They could still use some more help, but put that call out and the community always comes through.
And if you're talking about other heat-related tragedies, we've had to shorten our pickleball games.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. This is. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm so sorry.
How do I?
Yeah, there's just the victims you don't think about.
The struggle is real.
Thanks.
Walked into my favorite lunch spot today.
Yeah.
I kind of
King?
made a scene. Yeah, it was Beefy King, right? Walk in. As soon as they open up the door, something is immediately different. There is something different in this restaurant.
I don't like change.
Their AC is out.
Oh.
And they steam everything.
And they steam.
That's how they cook it.
So I walk in going, y'all are kings. and Queens working today.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Seriously.
I tipped the most I've ever had at Beefy King today because they had no AC. I mean, it was $5.
He doesn't donate to charity.
Yeah.
Is that part true?
That it kind of is. Yeah, it's more true than not.
Yeah,
we need another lunch, Ross.
Yeah.
Well, he says
this is my theory.
Go ahead.
I tip more when I go out to restaurants, and I replace that. This is my thinking with charity giving because I rather tip more than give to
Are
charity.
your servers also working on pediatric cancer?
They are not. However, I've got trust issues. Issues. I need to. If I'm going to be shelling out that money, I want to see
where it's going.
Yeah. And it's right then and there. So I know the person. I not know them, but I've been in contact. Life has had our paths cross. So like that's where a lot of so-called charity money that usually goes to. But there has been. It's not like I've never donated to a charity before.
Well, you've worked for a station that does a lot of events for charity.
Every time we've worked with a charity, I have donated. Our telethons, I think I was $50 one year. But for the most part, mustard seed. But for the most part, it's I tip.
So real quick, is there a store that has gone under that you really miss and wish would come back?
My wife likes Steinmart.
Steinmart. Is there any that you have, like a Best Buy or?
I didn't care. Wait, Best Buy's still around,
yeah,
right?
They're still around.
Sorry, what am I thinking of?
Circuit City.
Circuit City
is the one I'm thinking of.
Toys R Us, another one that went away.
Maybe
I think Circuit City and what was the other? There was another
Radio Shack.
There it is.
Radio
Thank
Shack.
you.
A little nostalgic for radio. Wait, I think there's one Radio Shack.
Blockbuster.
How about Bed Bath & Beyond?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, no, they're coming back from beyond.
They're coming back from beyond, and they're going to have brick and mortar stores with a new name.
What's that? But what they had was a brand.
Exactly. So right now, they really aren't changing it very much. It's going to be Bed Bath & Beyond Home.
Oh.
No.
The Brand House Collective.
Same company that did the HBO Max thing? Is that it?
I don't
With
believe
the
so
name?
because they were
like it.
they were merged with Overstock. So the new brick and mortar store is going to open in Nashville, Tennessee on August 8th.
Wait, it's just one?
That's their grand opening for the first one. I don't know where they're putting others, but the retailer is at that grand opening going to revive one of their old traditions. They're going to honor all of those legacy coupons.
When I think about why Bed Bath & Beyond didn't work, I really landed on the name not being long enough. So I think Bed Bath & Beyond Home is really just going to be just right.
Yeah, there was if you were shopping there without that 20% off coupon, you were a fool because they always had that thing going on.
Well, even if they expired, they would take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I remember
I used to keep them in my glove box.
Least shocking disclosure ever.
When Bed Bath & Beyond first hit, I remember, right? It was probably, mid to late 90s? Right? I think. I just remember my mom shelling out cash at the Bed Bath & Beyond. And I was excited, too, because that means we always got, new stuff. Hell yeah, we got new towels.
The other thing they had that not everybody had is they had, a whole bunch of as seen on TV things.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Great display there.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to get that hose that never crinkled, but you were too embarrassed to order it off the television, quickly order it.
Or that little invisible Datsun that would follow your kids around.
And in the Beyond section, they sold that TV remote where you could fast forward your life that Adam Sandler used in the movie Click.
Dude, isn't that weird that movie is forever connected to Bed Bath & Beyond and Bed Bath & Beyond is forever connected to that movie? If you haven't seen the movie, you don't know what we're talking about. But if you have seen the movie,
it's no Happy Gilmore 2.
You cannot think of the store, Bed Bath & Beyond, and not think of Christopher Walken as that he's in the Beyond part of Bed Bath & Beyond.
I love Christopher Walken, and I love that he will do anything.
Yeah.
That movie and that store, I don't know if there's a movie and store connection like that. It's weird.
I would say that would be not a store, but I would go with the Jaws movie that was filmed at SeaWorld.
Oh, yeah. Or I think it was Marineland, though, wasn't it?
It was SeaWorld.
Was
and
it?
I was,
okay.
Because I saw it recently, and I was like, what were you thinking?
Wait, what movie? Which Jaws did you see?
I can't remember which Jaws it was.
It was definitely. I know every Jaws.
Oh, really?
I've watched every Jaws movie at least 10 times, and the original at least 50.
No way.
Well, the original is just perfect, but
perfect cinematography.
The only movie I ever owned on VHS and DVD.
Really?
I just remember Jaws 3 being 3D.
Lou Gossett Jr., Dennis Quaid, S. Armstrong, I believe.
Jaws 3D.
So which one was
Dennis
filmed?
Quaid said he was so coked out he barely remembers making that movie.
We're going to need a bigger bag.
Yeah. Ross, it was filmed here in Florida. It was set at a SeaWorld-like place, although they didn't call it SeaWorld in the movie, and it ate a lot of people.
Yeah. From the Cape Cod Times, let's see. Some scenes were shot in Navarre Beach, Florida, due to production issues. Jaws 3 takes place and was filmed at SeaWorld in Orlando, Florida, in the 1980s.
Except SeaWorld in that movie was like on the coast.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they had to get the big.
Yeah, it'd be hard to get the shark to our SeaWorld.
Exactly.
Yeah, just take the beach slide.
No, remember, just take the baby. Just take the baby. The mama will never notice.
Oh, that's not how it works.
No, it's not. Exactly. But still, it's one of those crazy things you're like, you linked your brand with? You thought this was all right? I mean,
I will always regret not bringing up this shark movie every time shark movies get brought up, because it needs respect, and I'm always trying to keep it alive because it spoke to my generation, which is deepest, bluest. My head is
Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea.
Sam L. Jackson.
LL Cool J. Sam L. Jackson. There are so many quotable things. Once again, it's a lot like Click. If you've seen it, you know. But Deep Blue Sea, the scene when they're like, "Oh my God, the sharks learned how to swim backwards." That's not how sharks work. They literally can't swim backwards. They do not have the bones, I believe.
Doesn't sound like you're very familiar with the testing that went on.
Yeah. I don't know. Every time shark movies get brought up, it's not even close to Jaws. But man, is that not one of the best Sam Jackson scenes?
That death scene is one of the best death scenes in general.
Oh, I can think of a far better Samuel L. Jackson scene, but I'm thinking Pulp Fiction.
That's pretty good, too. And Snakes on the Plane.
Oh, yeah, Snakes on a Plane. All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Danny Meyering and find out where are the best places to go this weekend for date night. So keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, teachers, the Monsters want to party with you. Join them for a Teacher's Appreciation Party August 6th, thanks to TK Law. Details at realradio.fm/party.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Keep an eye out for a crash reported on Texas Avenue where it meets Holden Avenue. There's an accident on Sand Lake Road at Southland Boulevard getting cleared up there. You're going to run into some slowdowns on most of the major roadways this afternoon. Traffic's piling up on I-4 heading through the city. There's slowdowns on the Turnpike southbound just before that Hancock Road exit there. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
Want a big green egg? For the lowest price anywhere, go to Wassey's Meat Market. They'll deliver and set up your big green egg so that you'll be cooking before they leave. Follow Wassey's Meat Market on Instagram or go to the website Wassey'sMeatMarket.com for your big green egg today.
Summertime means poker time, and your shot at Vegas. Get ready for the Real Radio Texas Hold'em Charity Poker Tournament, presented by JustCallMo.com, benefiting the mustard seed of Central Florida. It's all going down Saturday, August 16th at the Orlando Science Center, and the top player wins a trip to Las Vegas. Our poker tournament may be sold out, but you can still bid on a seat at the Solar Source final table in our live auction. Plus, you can hang with your favorite Real Radio personalities in the That Mortgage Guy Don Casino. Enjoy food from Hard Rock Cafe Orlando and a free drink courtesy of Mills Air. Casino passes are on sale now. Don't miss out. Get all the details at realradio.fm/poker. Thanks to Just Call Mo, Solar Source, That Mortgage Guy Don, Mills Air, Hard Rock Cafe Orlando, and Fun Planners.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at FAS Windows and Doors. You know, I've hired these guys a couple times throughout the years. FAS Exteriors, they're awesome. They install my windows and doors right here in Orlando. Their expert team of window and door installers made the entire project seamless. all the way from measurements to the final inspection. Matter of fact, the inspectors from the county asked me who installed my doors because the job was so good, so buttoned up and so tight, they couldn't believe it. They wanted to know who did the job. And when I told them FAS, they said it makes sense. They've seen their work before. Simply amazing stuff. They've been doing it since 2005, and FAS has certainly earned their spot as Orlando's top-rated window and door experts. Upgrade your home today with a team that delivers excellence. Visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
This year, fuel prices have been a bit of a roller coaster. Here in Orlando, drivers finally have some relief at the pump, but prices are likely to go up by the end of the summer. Well, you know what can make your ride smoother? The Upside app. With Upside, you can earn cash back on every fill-up, which means there's money to be earned even when gas prices are low. Upside earns you up to 25 cents per gallon at hundreds of locations like Circle K, Racetrack, and Shell. Download the app and see why millions of Upside users have racked up almost $1 billion in cashback earned. For a limited time, get a 25-cent per gallon bonus on your first purchase with promo code Orlando07. That's promo code Orlando07 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your next fill-up. With Upside, you can roll up to a nearby gas station and coast straight to cashback earnings. Don't forget to use promo code Orlando07. Upside. Cashback smarter. Offers vary by user and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com for details.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Tools Ace Hardware is now carrying Steel zero-turn mowers. Steel already recognized as one of the top brands in outdoor power equipment, and now they're offering the best in zero-turn mowers. From homeowner to professional, Steel has the perfect zero-turn mower for your landscaping needs. Get 0% financing plus instant rebates on select Steel mowers. And don't forget, Tools Ace Hardware has trained technicians in their stores to service and repair your Steel equipment. Steel zero-turn mowers are available at 11 Tools Ace Hardware locations that sell Steel outdoor power equipment. Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
You're listening
to The Jim Colbert Show.
Jaws 3 freaked me out so much as a kid that when we would go to SeaWorld, I refused to walk over that giant lake, over that bridge, to where the Shamu show was, because I was afraid there was actually a great white shark in there, so I made my parents walk the long way around every single time, till I was probably 15.
There's no shame in that. No shame in that whatsoever.
No, you need to suck it up. Johnny.
You know what's funny? You're used to stories of people being forever changed by Jaws and how they relate to the water, but usually it's the first Jaws, not the third one.
That's right. Or the fourth one where it followed Michael Caine down to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's one with a mission.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a great Thursday afternoon. Jim will be back after taking a little vacation time, but you've got Deb, Jack, Ross, our special guest co-host today, Scott Maxwell. Thank you again, Scott.
Big fun to be here.
Really appreciate it.
We also have Mario Kart stage selection music.
And then every Thursday at this time, we like to talk to the lovely Danny Meyering to find out where are the best places to go this weekend. So let's do Date Night Done Right.
Whether you're dating and in love or married and in a fight, keep your romance shining bright. This is Date Night Done Right.
Put your hands together for Danny Meyering. Yay!
It sounded exactly like Mario Kart. I mean, it's on brand because that's my son is obsessed, so that
Nice.
works.
Do you ever play with them?
Yes, until our we were playing on the. We have the N64 is what we were using, and then our dog killed it. It's sad.
Your dog won a race? No.
Killed it, man. No. He was walking, and, it's N64, so everything's wires.
It's a grandpa.
Right. And he walked and kicked one of the wires, and it knocked the system down, and that was it for the 30-year-old system.
For what it's worth, it also hurt me. It hurt me to call an N64 a grandpa, but we have to call it for what it is.
This is what we are.
It's getting long in the tooth in the video game world.
I messaged a few places to see if anyone, and I've not gotten any response back. They're probably all just passing it around the office,
eBay.
laughing at each other.
That's where you go for
you
that.
You haven't got any laughing emojis back?
Right, yeah. I don't even think they wanted to bother,
So what do you have going for us this weekend?
I think everything except one thing on this list is indoors.
Hey!
And this is, in my book, the last of the summer festivities because tomorrow is August 1st, which around here in Orlando is the first month of Halloween season. So, I'm looking forward to rattling off all that stuff while we're all still sweating.
Exactly.
I love drinking pumpkin spice lattes when my thighs are sticking to the seat.
I love August. I like how, 1 month out of the year, we just all lie to ourselves.
Exactly.
No, it's nice. It's nice. Pumpkins.
Exactly.
It keeps you looking young, all that humidity. Keeps your skin supple.
I'm happy. No, these are happy sweat. It's happy sweat.
All right. So one of the new indoor things to do here in town is Sandbox VR at Point Orlando. So I went and checked that out after I left here last week.
How was it?
It was pretty darn cool. Our son is 7. It was a little intense for him. They do have Davy Jones as the kid-friendly game. And even that had skeletons coming at us. And then 2 huge ghosts coming at us, and we kept dying, and so we had to revive ourselves, except we were all dead.
Have
we
fun,
couldn't
kids.
revive ourselves.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I think we're done. I think this might be, maybe you're a little older, buddy. We'll come back.
Well, I'm actually a huge fan of VR. I think it's possibly and probably part of media's future. So how was the technology?
It was awesome. So you wear these little wrist, almost motion capture. They have kind of the ping pong things at the end, and then you wear some on your ankles, and you wear a vest and a headset.
All right,
and you can hear each other. You have a mic, so you can talk to each other.
So it's a 6-piece VR set: 2 ankles, 2 wrists, 1 head, 1 chest.
It's fully immersive.
I think that's the math.
That's a good VR experience.
Yeah, man. So there's 5 or 6 different rooms or bays that you go in. You can pick from 6 different games. One of them's a zombie game. One of them's Rebel Moon, which is a Netflix thing. They have Squid Games virtuals, but without all of the killing, which is good.
Man.
I know. I'm so sick. And they were like, it's kid friendly. And I was like, listen, I do not want to associate my kid with this franchise. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
It ain't happening. And they're like, no, really, no blood. No.
Yeah, cool. Metaphor, capitalism. We get it.
Right.
You want to be here for the nightmares?
Right, exactly, yeah. So we did let my son do not my son, my husband. Sorry, I don't like the fact that I've
Oh, wow.
Freudian slipped that. That's weird.
That's all right. Sometimes I call my wife my moon, and she goes, my sun, and then we both dry heave as well. So.
Oh, yes. Okay, so he played the Rebel Moon thing and had a good time. So it is taken off. It looks really cool. And tonight, as we have mentioned earlier in the show, it is Orlando's 150th birthday today. Yeah. And so tonight, Ivanhoe Park Brewing is doing a Orlando-themed trivia with special guest Mayor Buddy Dyer.
All right, there you go.
As well as one of the city commissioners. So that kicks off at 7 p.m.
I know that's indoors because if there is a man who sweats, holy cow, Buddy sweats. And I sweat.
Right.
Buddy sweats, man.
What you competed with him at something? What was it?
Oh, that was a dance.
A dance?
You had a dance-off with the mayor, dude?
The things we do.
I think
what?
I was there shooting video.
I think
for
you
it.
were there. I think you've heard that train wreck was going, and you. That was one of those contests where there were no winners.
Right.
The participants, the viewers, everyone lost that day.
The stories you get to tell.
Yeah, man.
So another indoor place that recently celebrated its birthday is Mills Market on Mills. And so we will be stopping by there tonight. I'm taking the whole fam. My parents are in town, so we're excited for that. So they have a couple new vendors and such. So if you haven't checked out Mills Market lately, that's a good place to stop by. And again, it's all indoors. Happening also indoors tomorrow night, Friday, is Summer Fridays at the Plaza Live. So tomorrow night is the first night they are doing this. It starts at 7 p.m. and they're essentially doing a normal vendor market, but all indoors. So normally this place, does outdoor stuff, but obviously we know that ain't happening right now.
Exactly.
I might check that out tomorrow
Yeah.
night. Good idea.
So indoor local vendors, they're going to have a bar, great live music, and then they do have some food trucks. You are going to have to venture outside for the food trucks, but I'm sure you can swiftly head back inside to get that
and
air
Ross, if
conditioning.
you go and spend a few bucks there, you're actually supporting the owner of the plaza, which is the Philharmonic. So that might be your philanthropic contribution for all of summer 2025.
Okay, so I'll also throw this out here because I enjoy this agree to disagreement that we might have throughout the rest of the day. I try to shop as local as possible as well. So I'm down to shell out the extra $2 for a roast beef sandwich if it's, Orlando owned kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
I'm on Team Ross with this one. And it's not because I'm
you
not.
hate charity too?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, so you know my demeanor after being here for 2 years. I certainly am. So I give now monthly to WUCF, our local media group, especially because of PBS Kids. Because I don't want my
into that. Yeah.
Yes, and I give to other charities as well. Second Harvest Food Bank, the Coalition for the
You're
Homeless.
not like Ross at all.
No, yeah.
So I do it on my own as opposed to doing it through the stores. Is kind of I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
Team no charity at all.
Oh yeah, he
okay.
He hates
Never mind.
the poor.
Scrooge.
I think I've
he
donated.
hates the poor, hates the sick.
All I'm trying to say is that if I'm ever out of Taco Bell, which has not been a lot, but if I'm ever hit up with the question of do you want to round up, the answer is no, because I don't trust your question.
Oh yeah, I'm
with
down with
you on
that.
that one.
Yeah,
I am with
sure.
you on that one.
I
Yes.
don't. Yeah, donating through a corporation.
Yeah.
No thanks.
No.
Get on out of here with that.
Yeah.
But the times that we've been affiliated with the local ones, here's the thing. Local charity, it's just when it gets too faceless.
Too many hands in the pot.
Yeah. And then I get trust issues with,
I feel
especially,
you.
it all started with, do you want to round up for $1? I'm like, I just want a quesadilla, man. I don't want to feel good. I'm here to feel bad.
The workhouses.
This is the venue of self-hate. Why would I?
Exactly.
Anyway, the
new
plaza
show
sounds
title.
lovely. Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it back.
Plaza of self-love is the plaza.
Yes, there we go. Also, some self-love, since we'll go with that theme. Saturday at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. is Gala Day at Cassadaga Spiritualist Camp. I'm looking at Deb right now at this
come
one.
on now.
So for $25, you can get a certified medium reading from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. while tickets last. They are having lectures. You can also grab an all-access pass so you can hear all the cool medium psychic stuff for $27. Otherwise, it is free, and you can just absorb all the cool psychic energy while you're there. That is a very uniquely Orlando thing. So even if you're a non-believer, I don't know, just go check it out and expand your horizons.
Isn't that where the devil's chair or something is? You're supposed to leave a beer?
Yeah, of course. There's
so some local kid can come and grab it at midnight and have your beer.
That's also Taco Bell still. That's still Taco Bell.
Oh, and now I miss Red Cypress Brewing. They had a Devil's Chair IPA, and they're not in business anymore. And I miss Red Cypress. Okay, sorry. Happening Sunday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. is the Summer Matsuri Market at Juju. So this place is on McGuire along Colonial. And this is a Japanese summer festival. They did it last year, so they're bringing it back this year. You're going to have Japanese drummers, Japanese vendors, street food. They are doing this rain or shine, and the parking lot is huge because it's shared with a Target there, so you don't have to worry about not finding a spot. And that's Sunday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tickets are just $12, and you get a couple little souvenir things.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. And lastly, happening next week on Monday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. is Heaven's Door Whiskey Tasting at the Whiskey, which I know Jack is going to tonight. So the Whiskey is on Sand Lake Road. Heaven's Door Whiskey is co-created by Bob Dylan. So you know there's going to be some cool stuff. They're doing a guided tasting of 4 different expressions of the Heaven's Door whiskey, a session, revelation, refuge, and a 10-year rye. You can tell I am not with it when it comes to this stuff. But that is happening Monday. Tickets include going home with a full-size bottle.
Nice.
There you go.
And they have great food there. They're doing light bites and a couple of things for entertainment as well. Tickets are limited to 30 guests.
I think you just helped Scott Maxwell possibly come up with 2 events he may be attending this weekend.
I didn't know about Bob Dylan. That's interesting.
Yeah. That is.
How does it taste?
Oh, that would be awesome.
And on that, Danny, where can they go to find not only the date night ideas that you brought up today, but also some great parenting ideas if you've got young kids that you want to entertain for this hot weekend?
So we have OrlandoDateNightGuide.com, and we also have Orlando-parenting.com. And you can find both accounts on Instagram as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So good to see you again, Danny.
Thank
Have
you,
a great
guys.
weekend. Stay inside. Keep thinking it's Christmas. It's Christmas.
I'm going there already. Yeah, let's do it.
You go. Everyone say thank you to Danny Myring with Orlando Date Night. If you missed any of our great suggestions, I'll be posting the Date Night Done Right podcast in just the next few minutes. Thank you so much, Danny. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about something that is straight out of science fiction. So keep it on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Date Night Done Right is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Mortgage brokers are better. Why? They do all of their loans through national wholesale lenders. It'll still be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but they have access to dozens of wholesale banks competing for your business. And government studies prove buyers save $9,400 on average with a mortgage broker. That mortgage guy, Don, will give you a comparison quote today. Just go to thatmortgageguyDon.com. It's peace of mind at your fingertips. So don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Traffic's piling up due to an accident on Florida's Turnpike southbound approaching that Hancock Road exit there. There's a crash on Texas Avenue where it meets Holden Avenue. An earlier accident's getting cleared up here where Sand Lake Road meets Southland Boulevard. If the major roadways are a part of your ride this afternoon, you're going to run into some slowdowns, so travel with caution. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected when it matters most. Be prepared with Rapid Radio's walkie-talkies. With instant push-to-talk and LTE nationwide coverage, you can reach family and friends in any emergency. 100% private, no contracts, no hassle.
Stay safe. Order now at rapidradios.com.
Look ahead with the team at TK Law to plan your family's future. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
Streaming live only on Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances. And listen starting Monday to win your way there.
Escape to poolside paradise at MGM Resorts in Las Vegas. Sip on a refreshing cocktail. Lounge in a luxury cabana. Earn on nonstop fun with MGM Rewards. Book a sizzling summer escape today. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
It's the Freedom Sale at Greenway Kia. Central Florida's largest Kia inventory is tariff-free and marked down thousands below MSRP. Qualified buyers, no payments all summer. No payments until next fall. Central Florida, my kids and I have been wanting to see you in a Kia for more than 20 years. Come join our family because we want to see you in a Kia. The Freedom Sale is on now. Click greenwaykias.com or visit us on East Colonial, West Colonial, or 1792 in Longwood.
Negative equity refinanced. Offers subject to lender approval guidelines. Expires 8/15/25.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
ThatmortgageguyDon.com.
Men, trouble in the bedroom? Not anymore. Premier Men's Medical Center restores your sex life in just one visit. Their painless breakthrough treatments eliminate erectile dysfunction and PE. Here's a specialist in men's health.
I'm Dr. Simovitz. Have Viagra or Cialis let you down? Premier Men's Medical Center offers the most effective treatments that eliminate ED and PE, with men lasting longer than ever. 98% of patients see instant results on their first visit.
Premier Men's Medical Center's breakthrough treatments eliminate ED and PE, regardless of age or medical history. Your consultation and first treatment are free. You'll see instant results in the office. Plus, qualified patients get their testosterone checked free. Call 407-337-5569. 407-337-5569. To restore your sex life in just one visit. Call now. 407-337-5569.
When it comes to the great debate over French fries, for me, nothing tops the classic shoestring. Thin, salty, and if you've been around long enough, you know, originally cooked in beef tallow. Steak and Shake is going back to those roots. No preservatives, chemicals, or additives, just 100% beef tallow. This is authentic, old-fashioned cooking, creating the best French fry. Crispy on the outside and potato on the inside. If you haven't tried Steak and Shake fries, get on over to Steak and Shake and try them today. Beef tallow fries only at Steak and Shake. You'll love it too much.
This year, fuel prices have been a bit of a roller coaster. Here in Orlando, drivers finally have some relief at the pump, but prices are likely to go up by the end of the summer. Well, you know what can make your ride smoother? The Upside app. With Upside, you can earn cash back on every fill-up, which means there's money to be earned even when gas prices are low. Upside earns you up to 25 cents per gallon at hundreds of locations like Circle K, Racetrack, and Shell. Download the app and see why millions of Upside users have racked up almost $1 billion in cash back earned. For a limited time, get a 25 cent per gallon bonus on your first purchase with promo code Orlando07. That's promo code Orlando07 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your next fill-up. With Upside, you can roll up to a nearby gas station and coast straight to cashback earnings. Don't forget to use promo code Orlando07. Upside. Cashback smarter. Offers vary by user and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com for details.
Central Florida, let's lift up our amazing teachers together. Huge thanks to Eustace Roofing for supporting the Monsters in the Morning Teachers Appreciation Party at Johnny's Other Side, Wednesday, August the 6th from 4 to 7 p.m. Come out, connect, celebrate. We got gift bags, prizes, and thanks to our friends at Eustace Roofing.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
Your child is 18, and suddenly you no longer have legal access to their medical info, even in an emergency. No health decisions, no financial help, nothing, unless you plan ahead. That's why Trust and Will created the Young Adult Plan. It includes HIPAA authorization, healthcare directives, and power of attorney. Everything your child needs to stay protected and stay connected. Go to trustandwill.com and get your young adult plan for just $69. Because turning 18 shouldn't mean cutting parents out of the picture. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
iHeart's Yacht Rock Radio goes commercial free every weekend.
Enjoy the greatest 70s and 80s smooth soft rock all weekend. All commercial free. High tide, low tide, no tide. Yacht Rock Radio works anywhere. Open the free iHeartRadio app, search Yacht Rock, and make it a preset now.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
After morning Colbert Carew. Oh yeah, Concrete Mike on point. It was another scorcher out there today. I hope we get some relief soon. But that's also why I love that Danny usually throws at least a few indoor events when she has her segment each week, because I get enough of that during the week. I'm not going out after work, not outside, or on the weekends. Oh yeah, and almost forgot. Always nice to have you in, Masochistic Maxwell. Big T out.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm glad you guys have Scott Maxwell over there today and he's not bringing us any news, because usually when he is there and he's bringing us any news, it's usually bad news. Thank you. Bye.
Scott, that's what we do, right?
Just for that, I'm giving you 10 minutes of non-stop updates on news around the state. No, he's right. He's right about that.
Welcome back, Jim Colbert Show. Jim will be back with us after taking a little vacation time. You got Deb, Jack, Ross, Scott Maxwell, and an homage before we pay off the tease before the break, an homage to yesterday's guest co-host, Brian Grimes from Johnny's House on XL 106.7. Left you all a gift, and what did you guys think? His Yoho rum, spiced rum.
It's a spiced rum, and he had the flavor adjusted, and it's fantastic. I enjoy it. Spiced rum I usually have with soda.
Right.
Cola, but this is just on ice, and it was great. Smooth.
Hints of some nutmeg and some cinnamon, I think, going on in there.
It's like orange.
It's like pirate horchata. That's what this. Oh my god, dude! If you threw down like some rum chata in that would rock your world right there.
It was only recently that I really discovered rum chata, and it kind of blew my mind.
Yeah.
It's like Cinnamon Toast Crunch liquefied.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that look on his face.
I
It means I got to
know.
try it.
Yeah. You never chata some rum there,
No,
Jack?
I've never rum chata.
Do you like coffee?
Yes.
Yeah, love
Or
coffee.
some rum chata.
Is it like a White Russian?
Yeah, but better.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like what is it, horchata, which is like the milk-based Mexican drink?
Yes.
That's cinnamon, usually has like a cinnamon stick in it.
It really tastes like liquid Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That was the flavor of the Selena Gomez Oreo collab was
That's
horchata.
right.
Yes.
That's right.
I missed that. I was not part of
you just
it.
said a bunch of words that
No,
kind of blew up
no.
in my brain.
It's huge. Selena Gomez had a collab with Oreo, and it was a horchata flavored Oreo. However, that is supplanted by the new Oreo collab news that came out earlier today that Reese's Pieces and Oreo, or Reese's Peanut Butter Cup and Oreo are doing a collab for the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Oreo.
Okay, I think I'm okay with that.
I think I'm okay with that as well.
I think that'd be okay. And speaking of those Selena Gomez ones, we did have a listener who dropped those off.
Ross,
at our
you had
broadcast.
one. We were at the Yardery, on July 3rd in Mount Dora.
In Mount Dora.
And?
I can't remember, was it Mo that I can't remember if it was Mo or Tommy, but somebody brought the...
they were delicious.
I didn't get a
Really?
chance to try them, but the consensus has been that, that they've been really, really good.
I mean, it's like pizza, man. I'm never going to eat an Oreo and go, 1 star. I'm always going to love every cookie. It's like they just all bring something to the table.
I'm not sure you have a future as a food reviewer.
Oh, man. If we're reviewing Oreos, I'm going to be like, great, perfect, flawless, great, good,
next,
nice.
Somebody just texted us at 77031 and said, rum chata and Fireball taste just like Coquito.
Yeah, that's a common shot. That's a fun
You
time.
Get yourself some rum chata. That's a good time.
And also, I'll be man enough right now. Don't sleep on Malibu. I understand people are going to take my man card right now.
Nope. Malibu and diet with a twist of lime. That's a good skinny girl drink.
Not afraid of Malibu.
What is happening?
Yep.
Lean in,
Yep,
Scott.
I'm going for it.
Lean
That's right.
in. I would have gone with Malibu with some pineapple juice.
Malibu and pineapple, you can basically,
That's,
mainline. Yeah.
Last time I had Malibu and pineapple, I tried to take over a small country.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Somebody introduced it to me one night, and it got bad.
Yeah. Scott, you've been on too many cruise ships.
Well, it's because if I remember correctly, Malibu is 20%. So you're like, this ain't doing anything. I'm used to 40%. I'm used to 50%, 80 proof, 100 proof. This hits you with a 40 proof, and you're like, I'm taking over the world on this one. And then You do. You start looking at smaller countries and go, I got an idea.
We can improve this.
Yeah.
No more Yoho rum for you, Ross.
Maybe it's just a rum thing that, I just want to sail the seven seas and take over other vessels in proximity.
Yeah.
Maybe that's me, though.
And thanks to Tommy for the man who brought us the Oreos to the yardery.
That was so awesome. That was awesome. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah, where are the Reese's Oreos today, Tommy?
Yes.
Scott is hungry.
Only
Don't-
Bradshaw
He's
can
got
take
2.5 hours.
Yeah, Scott Maxwell is hungry.
You're not helping, Scott. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to attorney Glenn Klausman from Klausman Law and do a little Colbert Court. Is Faticus here? Is attorney Faticus Inch?
I believe that he is here, and I must say that all cookies deserve a place in the world.
So we'll be right back with Colbert Court on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
These kids at 13 years old, they traditionally wouldn't offer them up any kind of medication to help them out with losing weight.
I was never offered anything.
What was the age that it was the worst for you? Do you remember? Were kids making fun of you and stuff?
36.
The news junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Hey everybody, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday evening forecast. Still seeing some thunderstorms continuing to pop up as we head through the rest of the evening, but those storms should slowly start to quiet down as we head through the rest of the overnight tonight. So be careful on that evening commute. Taking a look at your Friday as we wrap up the work week, temperature is going to continue to stay throughout the low and mid 90s. More of that widespread rain kicking in as we head through tomorrow afternoon, and more rain on tap. Taking a look at the weekend.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
Core Flooring Center is where you want to go for floors. And when you look around your home, it's like, that room is a little... Listen, everyone's got at least one room that could use a little love, a little improvement. Think about replacing the floor, especially if you have carpeting. Get rid of that. In Florida, it's just nasty. Put down some waterproof, made in the USA laminate, maybe some wood flooring, vinyl planks, or, if you want to go carpeting... Corey does that as well. Corey is the owner of Core Flooring Center in Winter Park, right there off of Cimarron Boulevard there, and he will beat any price you bring him. So if you get a quote from one of the big box stores, or maybe you were online looking at that place that advertises on TV, say they'll be there the next day, don't do it. Get your quote, bring it to Corey. He's going to beat it. He'll give you a lifetime installation warranty. He's going to beat any price you bring him. Plus, you tell him Jack from Real Radio sent you, and you're going to get another $50 off. They did 2 rooms in my house. Absolutely perfect job. I love the job that Core Flooring Center did in my home. You find them online at coreflooringfl.com.
Since 2002, Precision Garage Door Service has been proudly serving the Orlando community. Noisy garage door? Get our quiet door deal where you buy a belt drive motor and get free rollers. Worried about the weather? Understood. Get a tune-up and roller replacement for your garage door today. Want to give your house a glow up? Got you covered. Get a new garage door and get 20% off. Local and reliable, Precision Garage Door Service of Orlando provides same-day service. Visit us online or call Precision Garage Door Service of Orlando today. Precision Garage Door. Garage doors done right.
Delta Airlines doesn't just help you see the world, they help you embrace it.
Delta's dedicated teams make your travel experience extraordinary, anticipating your every need with genuine care throughout your journey. The app puts you in total control. And with fast, free Delta Sync Wi-Fi, you can stay connected to what matters most. So flight time feels more like me time. With exclusive partnerships and SkyMiles rewards, every part of the Delta experience is designed to make the journey as enjoyable as the destination.
The Girlfriends is back with a new season, and this time I'm telling you the story of Kelly Harnett. Kelly spent over a decade in prison for a murder she says she didn't commit. As she fought for her freedom, she taught herself the law.
He goes, oh God, Harnett, jailhouse lawyer.
And became a beacon of hope for the women locked up alongside her.
I think I was put here to save souls by getting people out of prison.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search The Girlfriends Jailhouse Lawyer, and listen now.
That'll be 30 even.
That's 90 points! Sorry, that was a lot. Now that I'm getting 3 times the points on food and fuel with the Navy Federal More Rewards American Express card, I get a little too hyped sometimes.
Cool. Would you like your receipt?
In the bag! Sorry, in the bag, please.
Learn more about the everyday, everywhere Navy Federal More Rewards American Express card at NavyFederal.org. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Navy Federal is insured by NCUA.
Tools Ace Hardware is now carrying Stihl zero-turn mowers. Stihl already recognized as one of the top brands in outdoor power equipment, and now they're offering the best in zero-turn mowers. From homeowner to professional, Stihl has the perfect zero-turn mower for your landscaping needs. Get 0% financing plus instant rebates on select Stihl mowers. And don't forget, Tools Ace Hardware has trained technicians in their stores to service and repair your Stihl equipment. Stihl zero-turn mowers are available at 11 Tools Ace Hardware locations that sell Stihl outdoor power equipment. Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With the dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G, and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3 or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Mullet Millennial, and Waterford Lakes.
There's an app for your music, an app for your photos, even an app that tracks your steps. But only one app brings you the live radio dial and lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets you can tap anytime. The free iHeartRadio app. The #1 app for radio.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-611-3113. That's 800-611-3113.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
I said the hip, the hip, the hip,
me to the hip, hip, hopper. You don't stop the rocker to the bang, bang, boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat.
Good afternoon, JCS crew. You guys are forgetting about that amazing mixed drink that the one they call Tech 9 invented, called Caribou. Malibu rum, 151, and pineapple juice. That will set your night off correctly. See you.
Anything with 151 as an ingredient just sounds like...
Might as well go to the 7-Eleven and just put the gas pump in your mouth.
Now. It's a great topper on the frozen rum runner.
Did you say a rummer?
Yes,
he just had one. Because you just had like one shot.
Yes, you did. Listen, don't listen to that, or you're going to end up having to call our next guest
I chased
today.
it with the biscotti.
Hey, I got that too.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Jim will be back. He's taking a little vacation time. You've got Deb, Jack, you've got Ross, you've got our special guest co-host today, Scott Maxwell.
Hey
Thank
now.
you again so much. Hey now. And every Thursday at this time, we put on our legal hats and act like we know better than we do as we welcome a good friend and do Colbert Court.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors. That's a fact. This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum, the Colbert Court.
Put your hands together for attorney, personal injury attorney Glenn Klausman from Klausman Law. Yay! How you doing, Glenn?
Good. Great to see you.
Great to see you as well. Thank you for this biscotti.
Sure. Absolutely.
I know, and I didn't even have any of the yo-ho.
Yeah. And it's Jim's not here. He's missing out again.
I know.
Love it. I mean, aw.
All right. Well, he's over somewhere where he can go get his own.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not far from St. Pete, so he can stop by and get his own.
You know, it's just getting to that time of the year where you need some vacation time, you know.
A lot of folks on vacation.
A lot of folks on vacation, and a lot of them have come here. So, as we know. So, Scott, you've never taken part in Colbert Court, have you?
I have before. Yeah. In fact, I remember there was a case where we ultimately figured out the law was written the way it was written because big agriculture had to do with cattle getting loose.
Shocker.
And they'd influence the legislature.
That's right.
Shocker.
What a surprise.
Exactly.
Yes.
The truck or whatever that hit the cow on the road at night.
I think that's what it was.
Exactly. So you have worked with our other esteemed attorney, Faticus Inch.
I believe we have worked together like two wasps at a watermelon picnic.
All right.
Best response ever. All right.
I'm sorry. I'm from the South and heard a lot of euphemisms.
Oh, well, we're here to do damage. We're here to get things moving, get the people going,
Okay,
like
all
two
right.
wasps at a picnic that's mainly themed after watermelons.
Yeah, you said
See,
the
it
same
didn't-
thing.
yeah, it
I
didn't
like
make
makes
it
the same
any
amount of
better.
sense.
He's doubling down on it.
I know. All right.
People enjoy watermelons this time of year.
We have a case today.
We do have a case today. Thank you so much, Jack, for asking. Could have been 30 seconds earlier, but that's okay. All right, you guys ready to hear the case and put on our
Very
thinking
much.
caps?
Yes,
All
yes,
right.
yes.
This is going to be interesting. So Buddy caused a car accident.
Oh, buddy.
Yep. Unfortunately, Buddy had the bare minimum insurance Florida requires, which is $0 for injuring someone else. The person Buddy injured had, Jack...
Uninsured motorist coverage.
There you go. He did have that of $50,000. And that company, let's call them the UM Insurance Company, paid the injured victim $50,000. Buddy was just served with a lawsuit by the UM Insurance Company for the $50,000 the insurance company paid the accident victim. What happens to Buddy if he doesn't pay the insurance company's $50,000? Who wants to go first?
Ooh. What
Scott,
happens
you're
to
our
Buddy?
guest. Yeah, what happens if he doesn't pay that lawsuit of $50,000 that the insurance company of the person he injured paid that injured person? What do you think Buddy's next move
So Buddy's
is?
been sued.
He's been sued
Buddy's
by...
been sued, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buddy's been sued by the uninsured motorist insurance company for $50,000 that they paid out.
Yeah, they paid out because their client had a policy
Right.
to, in case, they dealt with someone who was underinsured or not insured at all, and which this qualified. So they got that client got their 50. The insurance company is saying, wait a second, you caused this accident.
Right.
We're going to sue you for that money.
Right, and they sued him. Now what?
So I believe that the question today is
Purse
that
your lips, Glenn. Purse your lips.
Wait for a
uninsured
movie theme.
uninsured motorist coverage is not the answer. In fact, uninsured motorist coverage is the question. Is that right?
Well, the question is,
No
what's
more-
Buddy going to do?
Oh, that's the question.
Would he get an A in your
Did he
class
get-
right now, Glenn?
I think it's hit the 151 early.
Well, the question is, I mean, are you asking like, would he get a lawyer because he's going to have to go to court? Right?
What's Buddy going to do? Yeah, he's been served with a lawsuit.
He can't go to his insurance company because he didn't have uninsured motorist coverage, although he did have what was required by law. So could he not go to his insurance company and ask them to... Jack, what were you just going to say?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just going to figure it out as I stalled. The insurance company, what I have a feeling is Glenn is going to tell us about a Florida law that would either prevent or allow an insurance company from suing an individual in this case. And when it comes down to individuals and insurance companies, I'm going to say any Florida law benefits the insurance company.
Without a doubt.
Therefore, they are allowed to sue him. And so what's Buddy going to do? I think he's going to need representation. But does his insurance company have to represent him in this case?
I would think his insurance company is out of it.
Now,
I would think.
I would think that as well, but Buddy had everything he needed according to Florida law. He had all of the proper insurance. Uninsured motorist coverage is not, unfortunately, required in the state of Florida. So I don't see why Buddy's insurance company wouldn't defend him in this case because he has their insurance product. He bought everything he was required to have by law. And I also think that the insurance company being called the UM, the Uninsured Motorist Coverage Insurance Company, I don't know if that's a play on words or that has something to do with this case, but I would think that Buddy would go with his insurance company before he would seek outside counsel like Glenn because he's going to have to come up with the money in order to defend
Buddy
Glenn.
made a choice not to get the thing, and I think the company would say that's what that choice means. You're on your own here.
Wow, I think you have a future with insurance companies.
There you go, Scott.
Like Jason Bourne in a room full of fingerprints.
Actually, I want Scott to get to his story of working with Southern lawyers. They're not as bad as that one, but they are pretty funny. Scott, you think you're going to say, nope, he's going to have to get outside counsel in order to fight this lawsuit from the insurance company?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay, I'm going to go with that Buddy's insurance company in some way should be able to defend him because he is using their product and he did buy what was required by law. Jack, what do you think?
I think Buddy's going to put it on his homeowner's insurance policy.
Oh.
My, out of nowhere.
Out of left field, man.
Just to clarify to the listeners, I didn't say that.
Right.
That was not Faticus. That was Jack.
That's where he parks his car? There's the connection.
All right.
Faticus, what do you think?
My guess is just as bad. Sue your insurance company.
Sue your insurance company.
Oh, that might be the winner.
I blacked out.
It may actually. All right, Glenn, is anyone close?
Here's the situation. Buddy did not buy what's called bodily injury liability insurance. That's when you are liable for someone else's bodily injuries.
Okay.
So he doesn't have that kind of insurance. So his insurance company will say, you didn't buy the insurance for us to protect you, so we're not going to protect you. You're out of luck. So Scott's correct. His insurance company is not going to defend him. And Buddy now needs to answer the lawsuit and try to defend himself in some way, or he's going to be on the hook for $50,000. If he doesn't defend himself, what will happen is the insurance company that paid out the $50,000 will get a judgment against him and then try to collect the judgment against him. And they'll even let the state of Florida know we have a judgment against Buddy for this $50,000. And if Buddy had no insurance at all, if he'd let it lapse, the state of Florida would be not allowing him to have a driver's license until he pays the $50,000 or makes arrangements to pay the $50,000.
Which, of course, in a state like Florida, which requires you to have a car pretty much to be able to make that $50,000, it would basically just essentially shut Buddy's life down.
Right. So
Florida.
It's important to buy some bodily injury liability insurance coverage because if you have some, the chances are your company will settle with the at-fault party. They'll get a release of you when they settle with the at-fault party. Once you're released, the uninsured motorist coverage likely will not be able to go after you.
Okay.
So that's why it's very important to have bodily injury liability insurance coverage.
Bodily injury liability insurance.
coverage.
Okay.
What if
She's writing that down.
What if he only
I
had
am.
10, 20, 10,000, 20,000?
As
right?
long as he has some bodily injury liability insurance coverage, the chances are much better that he's not going to get sued by the uninsured motorist coverage.
So along with bodily injury liability insurance,
Right.
underinsured motorist coverage, what would be the other? If you had like the trifecta of insurances for folks to buy, what would be that third item?
Well, we've always talked about buy as much uninsured motorist coverage as you can afford.
Right.
Because we've talked about this before. The folks that have no insurance that are going to protect you when they hurt you, those folks are usually the worst drivers. They can't afford insurance because they got a lot of tickets, a lot of accidents, so they don't have the insurance to protect you. That's why your uninsured motorist coverage then steps in and acts like they're the other person's insurance and protects you.
Well, okay, so bodily injury liability
insurance coverage,
and
yeah.
then underinsured.
Yeah, uninsured motorist coverage, absolutely.
Well, I don't know. Oh, we're going to ask you.
Well, with Buddy, since he's facing this lawsuit, he's probably going to have to sell his house. Now that his house is on the line, I maintain his homeowner's insurance needs to kick in here.
Well, actually, Jack, his house isn't on the line because Florida law protects homesteads of folks from judgments.
You know what? That's the first bit of good news Buddy had all day.
Well, if you're going to be entitled to shoot people over it, then you need to be entitled to keep it.
Yeah, right.
So.
I mean, that's a very good point, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. There should be something the state can't come
Well,
along and
and
grab.
actually, Glenn Glenn definitely knows more than I do. But my guess is that if a insurance company is going after Buddy for $50,000, that lawsuit will last about as long as it takes for the insurance company to see what Buddy's assets are.
Yeah, probably. They'll want to see that and work out a payment plan with him. I mean, Buddy may have some defense, like I wasn't 100% at fault, so you shouldn't have paid the $50,000. There could be some kind of paper defense where where Buddy got released in some way. But Buddy's got a problem.
I was
Buddy's
going to
got a
say,
big problem.
because in order to really state that, he would need to have legal counsel, or there would have no teeth to that argument.
He's got a big problem.
Can he afford Faticus?
He probably could afford Faticus, but I'm not sure that's what the best course of action would be.
That's how diplomatically stated.
Oh, wow.
I believe there's a disagreement. Challenge on the play flag on the field.
All right.
Agree to disagree, Mr. Klausman. You can hire my services for $4.99.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
I do one case every value meal.
You missed out on a movie thing this time. I've always heard a movie thing that had nothing to do with the case, but usually very entertaining.
We went to watermelon picnics.
Exactly.
Instead.
You got two wasps at a watermelon picnic.
Check
So
the tape, jury. Check the tape. If this is a podcast, hit the rewind 35 times.
All right. I didn't realize Two Wasps at a Watermelon Picnic was the movie.
It was a two-man play back in 1965.
Okay, all right. I missed it.
But if you check the tape, you will see a Jason Bourne franchise reference. Am I correct?
He did make a Jason Bourne reference to something Scott said.
I recently saw the stunt show over at Universal Studios, and it was a fun time.
Glenn, I wanted to let you know that we actually got an email from a client of yours. Luckily enough, they also happen to be a frequent listener. They wanted to just let folks know that you were able to get their case settled quickly above other initial offers. Apparently, he needed funds quickly due to his family situation. Didn't give us any numbers, but said a large amount of medical bills that you were able to get reduced by half by negotiating with the medical providers.
Yeah, what happens a lot of times is you'll be able to settle a case. In this case, the fellow needed some money fairly quickly because of his family situation, and we were able to get the case settled much higher than what the initial offer was. But there were a lot of medical bills, and unfortunately, you've got to pay the medical bills out of the settlement. So I had to negotiate to get all those medical bills cut down at least by half so that he could get the money he needed, which we did. I know who you're talking about because this just happened. He actually called me from the bank when he got his check because he had a rather large check, and he shows up at the bank wanting cash for a rather large check. And they called me on the phone. I was driving. I said, let me pull over and I'll take care of it. And I told the bank, yeah, that's a legitimate check. You need to give him the money. And he was very thankful for that.
I'm sure. I mean, anybody who's willing to pull over out of the side of the road and go, yeah, I wrote that bad boy, cash it and put it in his account. It's legit.
A lot of people don't realize that often medical bills, especially from hospitals that are gigantic, are almost really first offers. a lot of people just immediately think that's, oh my God, there's nothing I can do to pay. Well, they'd rather get something than nothing, and sometimes
really,
yes.
And unfortunately, we see a lot of ridiculous medical bills from hospitals primarily.
Oh yeah, I mean $3,000 for Tylenol.
And you know who they jerk around? They jerk around individuals,
right?
Not people who have insurance,
right?
Every time I get a medical bill, I always send them a DVD of 10 things I hate about you as a subtle message of how I feel towards them.
It's kind of like the idea in court, right, where they make you believe as the jury that you're suing the little old woman who caused the accident, not the big conglomerate insurance company that's sitting in the chair, in the gallery.
Yeah, correct. The other lawyer says, I represent Mrs. Jones here. And you look over at some,
you're
nice,
like, that's
sweet
my
old lady.
grandmother. I'm not going to sue my grandmother.
And meanwhile, the lawyer's being paid by her insurance company. And that's who's going to pay the claim, not Mrs. Jones, the insurance company.
Exactly.
So that's just the way it works.
That sleight of hand they always like to pull, right?
Yeah,
look over there.
Well, that's why if you've been in any kind of personal injury accident, it could be a car, it could be a motorcycle, it could even be a slip and fall. You've done a couple of slip and falls recently,
sure,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, so you need to give Glenn Klausman over at Klausman Law a phone call, 407-917-1718. You can also check him out online at klausmanlaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN law.com. You have any big plans for this weekend? Staying inside?
I'm moving from one storage unit to another. Yeah, so that should be a lot of fun. We're going to do it early in the morning now.
Yeah, early in the morning. You better be doing it at 4 in the morning, man.
Exactly. Scott just looked at you with this look like,
it's
got to be done,
I got to
right?
do. Yeah, something I got to do.
It's got to be done.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Put your hands together and say thank you to Glenn Klausman at Klausman Law. Yay!
Thanks, everybody.
Miss Scotty. Thank you, Glenn. Really appreciate it. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to talk about why Gen X are said to be the worst grandparents ever.
Oh, my God.
I know. I couldn't believe the headlines, but apparently there's some reasons for it and some reasons against it. We'll talk about all of it next, so keep it here on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, teachers, the Monsters want to party with you. Join them for a Teachers Appreciation Party August 6th, thanks to JustCallMo.com. Details at realradio.fm/party.
From the Klausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Klausman Law. KlausmanLaw.com.
Only one lane's getting by on Florida's Turnpike southbound due to a disabled vehicle near that Hancock Road exit there. Move over if you see crews on the roadways. There's a crash on Ronald Reagan Boulevard at State Road 417 or the Greenway causing a bit of commotion. The roadways are busy this afternoon. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Sunnyside Air Conditioning.
Hi, my air conditioner isn't working.
We're hosting a pet rock adoption telethon.
Pet rocks?
The internet says they're endangered.
Rocks are everywhere.
You know what's everywhere?
Frank Gay is everywhere. I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you have AC problems, you need help now. One of our licensed and certified technicians can have your AC blowing cold air in no time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
If you wanna buy or sell quickly, come Nickley.
You know the biggest hassle with selling your home with the Nickley Group? Figuring out where to put the sofa in your new home, because your old home won't be on the market for long. TNG listings sell 2 times faster and for an average of 6% more. Trust the experts at the Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty to get your home listed, shown, and sold. Get a guaranteed cash offer on your home today at thenickley.com.
This summer, the heat is on in Orlando as the first ever Florida Open 9-Ball Pool Championship takes over the Caribe Royale Orlando Resort from August 5th through the 10th, with the world's best billiards players battling it out for glory. Expect world-class competition, non-stop action, jaw-dropping shots, and an unforgettable atmosphere. This is one event you don't want to miss. Tickets are selling fast. Head to Ticketmaster or MatchroomPool.com now to grab yours before they're gone.
Are you prepared for the future? At TK Law Firm, they understand the importance of securing your legacy. Whether you're looking for a will or trust, they can help. Don't leave your legacy to chance. Visit onefirmforlife.com for your free consultation. Protect what matters most. TK Law Firm, your partner in estate planning excellence.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
What do you do, Colbert Crew? You know who. Why is this beer overflowing too? Your favorite tea bag in the villas of Duval. And oh my God, I wish Jimmy Jams was here for this holiday. Because today we raise a beer to National Chili Dog Day. I think that's what's going to be for dinner. I might not call in tomorrow. Have a good show, y'all.
We're always surprised when you call in. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Hope you're having a great Thursday, even though it is surface of the sun hot outside. Heat advisories extended through the weekend. They promised us that we were going to get some relief, but now we're not. You've got Deb, you've got Jack Ross, our special guest co-host today, Scott Maxwell. Thank you again for joining us.
Long as we're inside. Good to be here.
As long as we're inside, absolutely. All right, so...
Yeah, and that's why I want to shout out to Leon Mills and Mills Air.
Oh.
I think about it more and more. Every time I'm in my house, if I'm outside and I hear my AC kick on or I'm inside, I'm just like, thank you, Leon. Thank you for keeping it running.
Because I can't imagine being without power right now.
No, that would not be okay. And it's kind of remarkable that they're able to run.
It is.
I mean, we've tried setting ours at like even higher levels than. I was mentioning to my wife when we left the house, we put it at 80.
Right.
And it still runs nonstop, and that seems crazy. And if you think about it, That's 20 degrees cooler
I
than it
know.
is outside.
I know. So I put mine at 77. Jack, what do you put yours at during the day?
77, 78. 77 if I'm home. If it's just the family, it's 78.
77. And then at night.
God.
Oh, wow.
Almighty.
That was awful.
It's 1 degree, Scott.
Well, then why isn't it 1 degree higher for you?
That's what we're saying, Jack. It's 1 degree.
Yeah, we're all saying the same thing.
I like the number 7. That's it.
We go down to 75 at sleep time.
68.
Holy ball.
Yeah,
excuse me. Sorry.
Holy balls.
Just put a ceiling fan on. Move some air. Right? You guys, that's wasting it.
Ceiling
at night.
fan is already on. Yeah.
68.
Ross, what do you leave yours at?
It's high during the day. It's probably 77, 78 during the day. And then at night, I think it goes down to a brisk 74, 75.
Yeah.
And speaking of Mills Air, thanks for sponsoring Ross Patchett on Thursdays.
Yeah,
here.
saucing up our Thursdays.
Dude, my AC hasn't had a single hiccup this summer, and I've had AC trouble, like before I hit up Mills Air all those years ago.
Yeah.
That is a different ball game. Yeah, it's just, I don't understand. I remember when Jim told me, he was like, there are people in Florida who don't have AC, and I laughed at him.
Well, it's like your house was built not for AC because
Exactly.
Mills Air had to kind of install a whole system to get air conditioning inside your house.
Jack, do you have a ceiling fan that only has blades over your side of the bed?
You're really stuck on that 1 degree thing, aren't you?
Well, according to his logic on the degree thing,
Yeah.
he has a ceiling fan on one side of the bed.
Yeah.
It's angled.
Toward his side. All right. So I saw this article earlier today, and apparently it is a new social media trend, especially on TikTok, of millennials going after their Gen X parents and saying that that generation is terrible, the worst when it comes to grandparenting. And I was really surprised because, in the article it did talk about, how Gen X, are independent, freed from the responsibilities associated with parenting. We're also the most feral generation. They say it's because we're just too independent, don't care, don't want to get involved with your grandchildren's lives.
And based on the last segment, we're all half in the bag with rum chata and Malibu, it sounds like.
That's kind of their beef. It's like you're more involved with your lives, and I'm surprised you wouldn't want to be more involved with your children who are going through the hardest transition, the most wonderful transition, but the hardest in their lives, but you're just too consumed with your own individual needs. So I didn't know. Ross, you're the only one here with a baby young enough to be dealing with grandparents, but I can't imagine that's your experience with your...
Well, let's try our best to define. I've got the age groups pulled up right now, right? Friendly reminder, this is all subjective. It's not law that these age groups, it's always... All of these following numbers end with ish.
Right.
All right. So you have Gen Alpha, 0 to 12. Babies to 12 years old, Gen Alpha. I have a Gen Alpha at home, and my God, he definitely acts like an alpha. He already runs the place. And then you also have Gen Z, 1997 to 2012. If you are 13 to 28 years of age, you are part of Gen Z. If you are 29 to 44, you are considered a millennial.
44 is a millennial?
A lot of people think millennial, I just think is young people.
20s and 30s.
We got old. We don't understand them either, guys.
I remember being on the air where we were, complaining about millennials and that younger, and now it's like, man, we're already 2 generations beyond that.
You have Gen X. If you are 45 to 60 years of age, you are Gen X. If you are a baby boomer, you are 61 to 79 years old. And that's the one that no one wants to sign up for. By the way, there's a generation after that. You got the silent generation,
right?
Which I believe they're also referred to as the greatest generation.
They are, but it's interesting. The biggest beef that you've seen over social media over the last couple of years has really been between Zoomers and Boomers.
I would say, millennials and boomers. Yeah. Boomers against the world.
The world. You see a lot of people saying, Boomers say, hey, we pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps. We just worked really hard. You just need to do the same thing. And Zoomers and millennials are like, yeah, no, the world is completely different. Back then, you could put a kid through college on one salary. You could own a home on one salary.
Women can vote now, bruh.
But give it some time. They're working on that. Give it
Boomers,
some time.
We put that hole in the ozone layer.
Exactly.
I have a theory.
We muddied up the oceans.
I have a theory. for Gen X.
All
I have a
right.
theory about this, right? And I also have the population. We've talked about this years ago in the past, but as of predicted, millennials are now the biggest generation, at the very least in this country, off of the numbers that I'm looking at. You have 74.2 million millennials. You have 71.6 baby boomers. That just swapped. Baby boomers used to be the highest population in the country.
Right.
Meaning they kind of move the needle the most. That group of people, that generation. When you're in that big of a generation for such a long time, society kind of caters to you in a way, and rightfully so. You're the biggest voice. You are, and then all of a sudden, a time happens, and you start dying. And then people start dying. And then millennials come up, and now they are the biggest generation. You notice how I haven't brought up Gen X? Because they're the smallest generation out of the big three between millennials, Gen X, and baby boomers. If you are part of the Gen X generation, I genuinely, you should feel a little bit bad. You got the short straw, if you ask me.
When did you get your doctorate in demography?
I don't know that word. I just remember finding out just this is a great conversation that I've always been super curious about.
Yeah, you've got these things. Like I can't even remember what generation. All I know is on Breakfast Club. That's about what.
You're Gen X. You're Gen X.
What movie do you relate to?
Yeah. Molly Ringwald, John Hughes, all that kind of stuff. That's us.
I've come to grips with like so much of this is a numbers game, and the number of people in your generation absolutely matters on your time on Earth. Because it's those people that you're growing up with. You know how nice it is to walk up to somebody who's around my age? You guys understand this as well. And you go, man, you remember that one Rugrats episode? And then you have that common thing. Whatever your version of that is, you have that common thing. I walk up to a 22-year-old and I bring up Tommy Pickles, dude. They just laugh at me and call me Unk.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, because now you're technically that age group where they consider old.
I feel it,
I mean,
man.
Zoomers kind of consider elderly to be about 30, 35.
Yeah,
So you're already like
But
out of
here's
the
the thing.
realm where they'll take your advice on anything.
I look at it, once again, it's a numbers game. Mathematically, they're not wrong.
Well, I'm not even sure I buy the premise of this, that Gen X's are bad. But if you take Ross's numbers here, maybe they just aren't around. Numbers, there aren't many of them left to be grandparents.
Well, it's interesting because we already have listeners weighing in at 77031. And listen, if you're a millennial and you do have children and you're experiencing this, or if you're a Gen Xer and your kids you think are just expecting too much, like not maybe doing it, maybe their share, you remember what your early days of parenting were like, and you're like, come on, kid, this isn't easy on anybody. But they're coming in. I would agree. My mom doesn't seem to be the grandma to my kid like her mom was to me.
Wow.
Then you say, I'm a 50-year-old Gen Xer. My daughter is 25 and Gen Z. She doesn't want any kids, and I would love to take care of a grandchild. Holy crap, listen to these millennials whine about us Gen X. Suck it up. I mean, you're getting both ends of the spectrum.
I'm whining for you, Gen X.
I think this is a conversation worth having. Now, for Gen Xers, they're like, listen, you don't understand what it meant to be Gen X. Part of the reason why we're so independent and feral was because due to the pressures of capitalism, both of our parents had to go work outside of the home. So they had to neglect their kids in order to be able to support their kids.
So basically that person's response to Gen X is not caring enough was bite me.
Is bite me, exactly. Was, listen.
Hurt people still hurt people, man. You know, with the Gen X thing is that you have smaller numbers. Of course they would be bad grandparents. If I'm a grandparent and I'm Gen X, I bet you my thoughts are like, oh, now you want me. Now you care what I have to say, because for the most part, Gen X has never been, if you ask me, heard. Millennials have been heard and disagreed with. I don't think Gen X has been heard as much as millennials or baby boomers.
Who's got our advocate over there?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's just because Gen X, we just learned to just move on. Nobody was listening then.
I legit think the main reason why is because you are greatly outnumbered by baby boomers.
Well, I can't speak for all Gen X, but I can tell you that my wife has already informed me once our kids start popping out babies, like wherever they go, that's where we're going.
Oh, really?
So she's planning on being going going whole hog on being a grandparent.
And I would imagine Care Bear is probably one of the best grandparents out there
She
ever.
is, but guess what? That's a baby boomer.
Okay.
Jen, if I'm going off of this list of 45 to 60, I mean, she is 42 years old. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't say my mother-in-law's age at all.
I know. I wasn't going to ask that.
She is 28. She is younger than her daughter.
So now that people now are living longer, where 60 is that 70 is the new 50, all of that garbage. You are more active later in life. Is it possible that Gen X doesn't want to, quote, retire to that grandparent stage because they are busy living their best lives now?
Which that very well could be a reason. And when you think about it, we're kind of that generation, maybe those younger boomers started it where, you come up with a new name instead of grandma and grandpa.
Right. 50 years ago, someone in their 50s looked like
they were in their 70s.
Yes, exactly.
And then there's Jim. Sorry, I know he's not here, but that was right there.
He's the exception to most rules.
Yeah. He chose the wrong Grail, and Indiana Jones did. Sorry.
All right, he's not here to defend himself.
I know. I'll text him. I said it. I'm just trying to make your show better. Hopefully someone laughed out there. That's what he cares about. That's what I care about. We'll fall on a grenade for each other.
We're going to go to break. We'll be right back. Keep it here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. Make that text, Ross.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
The roadways are getting busy this afternoon, and so are emergency crews clearing up a couple accidents here. There's a disabled truck blocking the right lane. One lane's getting by on the turnpike southbound just past that Hancock Road exit there. There's a crash causing a bit of commotion on Ronald Reagan Boulevard near State Road 417, the Greenway. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected when it matters most. Be prepared with Rapid Radio's walkie-talkies. With instant push-to-talk and LTE nationwide coverage, you can reach family and friends in any emergency. 100% private, no contracts, no hassle.
Stay safe. Order now at rapidradios.com.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day is brought to you by the Home Builders Network. It's a big name, but here's the deal. It's Mike the Home Builder, and he is your greatest resource when it comes time to improving your home, whether it's your roof, your doors, your windows, your gutters, and now your bathrooms. Mike the Home Builder is your one-stop shop because he has a network of professionals he works with to get the job done. Working on my home as we speak, getting a new bathroom. A couple years ago, he did my roof, gutters with covers. Absolutely fantastic work. Plus, he is a quality human being, the kind of person you want to work with. You someone local, someone you can trust. Mike the Home Builder is that guy. His business is the Home Builders Network. Now, here's the deal. This is how you get on. If you need to have him come to your house, you need to get a quote. Get in touch with Katie. She runs the office. You go to hbnusa.com. That's hbnusa.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Eye Candy Energy Drink. Taste the sweet life.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Orlando injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go, just call Mo.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Sunnyside Electric.
Hello, I need a new electrical outlet.
We are learning about pickleball today.
Okay.
Isn't that a funny name?
What about my electrical?
Pickleball.
I should have called Frank Gay.
Oh, it's like miniature tennis.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need electrical work in your home, you need a trustworthy electrician who can clearly explain how to solve any dilemma. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Divorce can feel like a minefield. One wrong step, and your finances, your family, and your future could suffer. Before making a big decision, talk to the attorneys at TK Law. We can help you navigate the legal process, protecting what matters most. With better representation, you get better results. Call TK Law today and take the first step toward a smarter, more secure future. Visit onefirmforlife.com. Offices in Altamont Springs. That's onefirmforlife.com.
Celebrate your love this summer at International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway on us. It's the Summer of Romance event, now for a limited time at IDC. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get that engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3 or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you'll get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 countries. Listen, if you're getting engaged, celebrating an anniversary, or just want to get away for some romance, IDC has it covered. You buy the ring, we'll give the getaway. Hurry, this is a limited time offer. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com. International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Mullet Millennial, and Waterford Lakes.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
iHeart's Yacht Rock Radio goes commercial-free every weekend. Enjoy the greatest 70s and 80s smooth soft rock all weekend. All commercial-free. High tide, low tide, no tide. Yacht Rock Radio works anywhere. Open the free iHeartRadio app, search Yacht Rock, and make it a preset now.
Think orange for your next vehicle. OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. Radio now comes with moving pictures. The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube. Subscribe and watch.
Hey guys, Michael P. again. When Scott said that he wouldn't consider running for president, I got really upset, and I decided to shotgun a beer to see if that would make me feel better. And I have to be honest, it didn't. I'm just really upset that you won't consider. Pull it together. Okay, I'm better now. I'm gonna shotgun another one and see what that does. I'll talk to y'all later.
Breaking hearts all over Central Florida, Scott Maxwell. How do you feel about that?
I will have you know, this some Scott trivia that you may not have expected, that back in college when I was in a fraternity, I was the fastest shotgunner. And every time we had to face another group and either a shotgun with a beer can or a funnel from a second story.
That's a good time right there.
I'm the go-to guy right there.
I thought you were going to say you're class president or president of your fraternity.
I definitely thought that was around.
No.
Yeah.
Beer Olympics, though. Gold medal.
But yeah, Scott has this goody two-shoes persona. It's interesting when we get to pierce behind the veil to find out things of, his abuse of alcohol, and we know he's he's got a gambling addiction.
I would say I'm complex because I did that in college. Also sang a cappella. Try to square that hole. How does that make any sense? Wrote for the college newspaper. Hosted the bar crawls.
So you're getting drunk at night and doo-wopping at noon?
Yep, that's right.
What's up, man?
What a dichotomy.
I'd be friends with you. That's my kind of friend.
We'll see.
Ross would be.
No, you make me laugh, Ross. You make me laugh.
Oh, you do. You've made him the happiest today with your one-liners, Ross.
And that faticus is like cringy, wonderful.
Well,
do you still got a set of pipes on you? I'm not going to pimp you into singing right now, but I'm curious if you still get your doo-wop on.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah. Do you still a cappella?
No, I do not. I do not.
You do
Under
not?
any circumstance, no.
Shower.
Do I shower? Yes, every day.
Sing in the shower.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want me to send you a little voice text tonight?
That's what's up.
Oh, the video's on.
Oops, didn't realize that. Now, speaking of faticus cinch, you did say that you had you grew up in the South.
Oh yeah, so I grew up in the South, and I grew up in North Carolina. My father was a Southern lawyer. I mean, my father had his choice of seersucker suits.
Oh,
not just one.
I didn't even know that they were actually real.
Oh hell
yeah,
to the yes.
Designed for the heat.
And my first job was in a really rural North Carolina. Like when I went to meet with the DAs to source them on a Friday at the end of the week, we would drink the moonshine that they had confiscated and thrown somebody in jail for. I mean, that was like where I started in very rural North Carolina. But I one time watched a guy who was like Faticus, an attorney, and he was a murder case. The case was serious as a heart attack. And his client looked like he pretty guilty. And every time looked like he hadn't done much prep work. And so the prosecution does all this long case that says he thinks his client's guilty. And at the end, when it becomes the defense turn, the seersucker, he says, well, I say, I don't think I have anything I even need to refute in this case. I think you all can make your decision on your own. And he thought that was, he was really big ball in that tactic. It took the jury 15 minutes to send his client to the chair.
Wow. Now,
that's great.
Wow.
I also want to know about what the cotillion lessons were like, because you grew up as going to cotillion. What is that?
Yeah, we're hurting my man of the people
No, we're not.
credentials today.
This is old Southern tradition.
Yeah,
This is stuff, if you've read any novel that was set in the South, this was...
and I will say... when you're basically, they're manners classes when you grow up in the South. And a lot of it is silliness, like how to fold a napkin. But a lot of it, I have run into other people who are like, I wish I knew which glass to grab.
Which fork to use.
Yeah, and here's the simplest one for that. Make both fingers into there.
You're doing the okay or white power.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not, but yes.
Ring game.
Yeah, you do that.
Circle game. You're just doing the circle game.
Okay.
Look
Keep your
at your hands.
All right.
One makes a B. That's the bread. The other one makes a D. That's your drink.
Yeah.
Right and left.
Yeah.
Okay, so bread on the left?
Yeah, bread on the, So,
Wow.
So that's...
And on fork, you start on the outside and work your way in.
Yeah, that's the simplest thing. Just whatever you got there.
Scott.
And a server should be, if you've gone through a course where you didn't use it, they should be taking it.
Yes.
So you always are eating with what's on the furthest out. Yeah.
Well, I always think that those lessons, not only are they great to have, but they'll always serve you in life.
Yeah, this is. They also taught you like the basic dances, like that you would theoretically need to
Foxtrot,
a foxtrot,
tango,
a waltz,
right?
Waltz is good. Yeah, tango's kind of.
I don't think there was any tango.
Too sexy.
That or too ethnically diverse.
I was going to say no. That's too minority right now.
Yeah. So it was that kind of stuff. And it was also just
jitterbug.
A lot of manners things, like you open the door for your date of the car. Yeah, absolutely. And show how to do those kind of things.
And I bet your wife likes the fact that you had those lessons.
Yeah, and I think she had them too. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. See, that's something that Jack, did you ever have lessons like that in Jersey?
Hell no.
I think you got shot for opening the door for somebody else in Jersey.
I did. You don't have to go to a dinner with me. It's obvious. Would you mind closing your mouth, son?
Nah, man. Don't even ask me.
No.
No.
Would you do it now?
Yeah, hell yeah, I would do it. I would get my pinky up. I would be like, "What's up?"
Well, you
That's
truly
exactly how a cotillion goes.
Well, yeah, he's a very old soul.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious about. I've embarrassed myself before at these fine restaurants. I remember one time I was with Fayez, and we go out to the bougiest restaurant possible, and it's like dish after dish after dish, and they're so small. That's why there's so many dishes. And then one dish, I'm like, ooh, that thing looks good. It was a napkin, and I embarrassed myself a little bit. I thought it was like a cool
Oh, I remember that.
kind of like some sort of marshmallow, or something, and it
Yeah.
looks like it looks like a fat pill.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's chocolate covered. It's something. It's chocolate stuff.
I have
It's
a
not.
friend who talked about not growing up being exposed to many different kinds of foods, and his most embarrassing and disgusting moment at a cocktail party was when he said he had just been enjoying the heck out of the edamame. Only for somebody to tell him you've been eating the discarded shells. Which did still have the salt and the garlic on them, but they'd also come right out of every other guest's mouth.
That is awesome. These are good. What are these?
Trash, regurgitation.
Exactly.
Throw those away, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Get that out of your mouth.
You know, there's some value. I would say another thing that, and this is sort of old school, you don't have to be religious. I would never push faith on anybody, but there's some value in having a basic Bible lessons of the basic stories of the Bible.
Oh,
because you're going to hear a lot of references in life that I've had other people go, I don't know what that means when you talk about a road to Damascus conversion or something like that.
It's interesting you say that because Ross just recently bought a piece of art, abstract art.
Oh no, you're going to tell him this?
Well, but it was.
I wasn't going to tell Scott this. I look up to Scott.
Too late. So he bought a 1,000th of a piece of a 10-foot,
18-foot
sculpture called Solomon's Baby.
Okay.
So, like you just said,
the one they're splitting.
Yeah,
exactly, and that's what happens. So,
that is another great example. People say the
Exactly.
wisdom of Solomon, and people say I don't have a clue what that's referring to.
And yet, there you go.
No joke. 3 minutes ago, just got an email. Your slice of King Solomon's Baby has been shipped.
Whoa!
Yay!
Wait a minute. So it's a.
I don't want to answer these questions.
Scott, it's an 18-foot sculpture. And they had online bidding, and it started with, what was it, first price?
$100,000.
$100,000. And someone says, I'll pay $100,000 for that. And it could only go up to 1,000 people. And so a second person bid. So now they split that. It's, it's 50,000 each. And then by the time, Ross jumped in. And how much was it when you jumped in? 100 and something?
Yeah, it was like 135, 145.
So, but they stopped it at 1,000. So after 1,000 people come in, it's $100 each.
Yep.
Plus shipping and taxes and
And
stuff.
depending, dude, it's an 18-foot baby sculpture. I still do not know.
Is it of Solomon or the baby?
It's the baby that they will
That's a
now.
giant baby.
It's an enormous
They are
baby,
going
dude.
to cut it now 1,000 slices.
How sick is that?
And Ross bought a slice.
I feel like the right to life people aren't going to like this either.
No, they will not.
So everyone gets a slice of this baby.
Do you know what part of the baby you're getting?
He's got to be
like
close
the tenderloin or
no,
something?
he's got to be at the ankles.
I might get an ankh. I don't know. I'm really rooting for like an ACL or something.
What about a belly button?
I wouldn't mind a belly button either.
You had to be midway. Yeah.
Wait, you mean they actually did?
Yes.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do it from the top to the bottom.
And it's white on the outside and red on the inside.
Yeah, it's right on the inside. And so when
You
Ross,
got like baby blood?
yeah, when Ross jumped in, I think it was around the ankle. So he's just going to get like 2 red circles.
Oh, you're going to get like an ingrown toenail for an infant.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get. All I know is that they cut this 18-foot baby sculpture like roast beef. They just took it from the top. Bang, boom, pow.
All right, and now what will you be doing with your baby piece?
I'm going to hang it up in my podcast studio, so whenever people look at Good Sauce with Ross and Joy, you'll see some
No,
these
it's a
red
conversation
circles.
piece.
Yeah.
What
Wait,
are
does
those
that mean
two red
somebody's going to
circles?
get the baby junk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say it, but I'm so glad
Someone
you did.
shortly after the belly button person.
I do weird stuff with my weird money.
Okay. Yeah, but as long as none of it goes to charity.
I tip more. I
love how much Scott appreciated that joke because he knows how damn good it was.
An inspired art collective, dare I say, spending money on art is giving money to a charity.
Actually, there's some, well, yes.
The art that I'm buying, I'm not buying, boy holding apple, rare pieces of art.
Boy holding. That's your version of rare fine art.
Yeah,
Boy
fictional
holding
art
apple.
in a Wes Anderson movie. It's not even a real painting. That kind of proves my point that I don't know, like, fine, exquisite art.
Have you ever been, maybe, Ross, like to the FAVO, the Faith Art Village in Orlando?
I don't think I have. I've been to really cool art museums in the past.
And this is,
but-
Deb, I don't know, have you ever familiar with this? This is really cool. A church, Park Lake Presbyterian, they wanted to do a mission that was sort of non-traditional, and they wanted to support the artistic community. So they bought the old motel right next to them on Colonial. It's very close to downtown. And on Fridays, it becomes what they call Faith Art Village. And it's all these sort of struggling artists who are doing locally created art. And you can get pretty decent price on some really cool art. So, and they got food trucks and they got stuff going on down there. But anyway, if you were interested in sort of this local art scene, you can get, paintings, sculptures, jewelry, not a baby part, but
Still don't know what I got, but I'm happy. It just got shipped.
Oh, wow. That is when they say that you, when you know you're independently wealthy is when you can start collecting art.
Well, we bought one. No, we're not art collector, but
I'm dumb. I don't know about individual wealthy. I just like weird things.
Did you just said I'm dumb?
Yeah, I was like individually wealthy. I'm just not making great financial decisions.
we splurged on one piece of acrylic art that was sold by just a local artist.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, his eyes welled up, and he gave us a hug afterwards.
Really?
And we've stayed connected on Facebook. I think it's been 15 years since then. So we like to have the art to hang up in our house, but I think it makes a difference because you're, sort of feeding the artists
absolutely.
of the community.
Absolutely.
Also, we know from our Zoom calls with Scott that his house is surrounded with art from Aunt Jean.
I was going to say, I think you said it was a mix of like my grandma and Pier 1.
That would have been Jim.
I was going to say, your grandmother's paintings are beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Lydia painted a lot of nice acrylics.
Yeah, so those are nice to have up in your home.
They are. Thank you.
But that's one of the things I love, like when they have art and craft fairs or whatever, is going around and looking at the local artists, seeing what they're doing and supporting their work. And, it is a conversation piece. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg.
No, absolutely not.
Unless you're Ross.
Yeah, you
and then
literally
you hope you get the arm and the leg, but you didn't get in soon enough, so now you're going to get ankle.
Like, I'll tell you an art story, right? I bought a piece of art that literally hangs up in my laundry room. No one sees it, but I still like it every time I get close to doing laundry. But then I never put it away because that's everyone's struggle. But every time I get this piece of art looking at me, right? It's the weirdest one. It is a gigantic Ron Burgundy.
You're right, weird stuff.
It is a red and black background with Ron Burgundy, and it's a pencil drawing, like a high-def drawing, and it is not a copy. I bought the original.
Oh,
and
wow.
It was right after I, won some comedy competition in Canada, and they gave me an extra $100, and I was like, I'm buying Ron. I don't know what it is. I have no idea why. But for some strange reason, it is the most alive that I feel whenever I'm like, I'm doing it. And way more than anytime I've gotten drunk, anytime I've ever smoked some funny stuff, when I buy a piece of art, I love the ownership of it. Like, you're coming home to me.
It's just like what Scott was. And there can be a special connection to the artist at the same time who created it.
It's probably the most personal purchase you can make is a piece of art. And if I feel like I would argue if you haven't bought enough art, I think you got a little bit more to learn about yourself.
I think Children on the Black Market might be more personal.
I wouldn't call that art. if that's where those go.
I think the most personal thing you could buy.
You've already bought 1,000th of a baby.
Yeah.
This is very exciting. So when's it coming? Do you say this week?
I mean, I'll click on. I'll track the order. I'll track it.
And you also
Ups.com.
You have a commission piece of yourself, right?
I do. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It was given to me. That's also in my laundry room. Don't tell the artist.
Who commissioned it? I mean, what?
It was a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
It's big.
Are you like bare-chested on a horse?
No. I just felt
no
like
horse.
I don't know. I felt like I gained just enough weight for him to acknowledge my moves that month. And you can just kind of see it a little bit. It's awesome. But you could be like, those are seed cups.
I've got a picture of it here.
Oh, awesome, Jack.
So if I Google Baby Solomon, can I see what the 18-foot one looked like?
Yeah. If you go to KingSolomonsBaby.com, man, you'll see this gigantic
that
baby
wasn't
sculpture.
taken already?
No. This has been years in the making.
Well, while you do your research, Scott, we're going to go to break, but it is time to play trivia courtesy of Brad. So load up the phones. Jack's got some great prizes in the Jackie Sack. 407-916-1041. We'll play that next, so keep it here on the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now, 407-916-1041.
Hey, this is Lincoln Kennedy. Here's what's trending on the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
The NFL preseason will kick into high gear tonight when the Chargers take on the Lions in the Pro Football Hall of Fame game in Canton. With their running back depth hit by injuries, the Buccaneers signed free agent Owen Wright to their training camp roster after a tryout. And over to baseball, where the Rays may not be done making deals ahead of tonight's trade deadline after they ship right-hander Zach Littell to Cincinnati. That was part of a 3-team swap. I'm Scott Davidson.
The Mercedes-Benz Dream Days are back with offers on vehicles like the 2025 E-Class, CLE Coupe, C-Class, and EQE Sedan. Hurry in now through July 31st. Visit your local authorized dealer or learn more at mbusa.com/dream.
Guys, here in Central Florida, it is vital that your AC works perfectly for you every single time, and you're seeing the ride here. It's back and forth, and that's why you need a company that really knows what they're doing here in this state. That is Mills Air. 30-plus years of experience in Central Florida, keeping you nice and cool or warm when need be. Their techs are awesome. They know these brands inside and out. You don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. And even better, they're Carrier factory authorized dealers. That could get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You could always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to family owned and operated Mills Air. These guys are awesome. Call today and schedule that appointment. It's time for preventive maintenance going into the summer. Do that now. 407-277-1159. Find them online easily at millsair.com.
Thinking about selling your home? Well, hold on to your packing tape. The Nickley Group can sell houses faster than you can find that one missing sock. Get a guaranteed cash offer on your home from the Nickley Group today. Visit thenickley.com.
Call Nickley.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial £, law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teens require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
It's time to ride like an insider. Employee Pricing Plus is back at the Land Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram on the 2025 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab. Pay what we pay, plus get $4,000 total bonus cash allowance or 3.9 APR financing for 72 months. This pickup is for towing, hauling, or just showing off. It does it all. The Land Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, home of the lifetime warranty. TheLandAuto.com. See dealer for details. Restrictions apply. Not all purchasers will qualify. Offer ends July 31st.
This year, fuel prices have been a bit of a roller coaster. Here in Orlando, drivers finally have some relief at the pump, but prices are likely to go up by the end of the summer. Well, you know what can make your ride smoother? The Upside app. With Upside, you can earn cash back on every fill-up, which means there's money to be earned even when gas prices are low. Upside earns you up to 25 cents per gallon at hundreds of locations like Circle K, Racetrack, and Shell. Download the app and see why millions of Upside users have racked up almost $1 billion in cashback earned. For a limited time, get a 25 cent per gallon bonus on your first purchase with promo code Orlando07. That's promo code Orlando07 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your next fill-up. With Upside, you can roll up to a nearby gas station and coast straight to cashback earnings. Don't forget to use promo code Orlando07. Upside. Cashback smarter. Offers vary by user and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com for details.
Tools Ace Hardware is now carrying Steel zero-turn mowers. Steel, already recognized as one of the top brands in outdoor power equipment, and now they're offering the best in zero-turn mowers. From homeowner to professional, Steel has the perfect zero-turn mower for your landscaping needs. Get 0% financing plus instant rebates on select Steel mowers. And don't forget, Tools Ace Hardware has trained technicians in their stores to service and repair your Steel equipment. Steel zero-turn mowers are available at 11 Tools Ace Hardware locations that sell Steel outdoor power equipment. Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
We all remember that one teacher who made a difference, who believed in us, challenged us, made learning fun. Now's your chance to say thank you in a big way. iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, celebrating the incredible impact of public school educators. Nominate an outstanding teacher in your life who's gone above and beyond for their students to be among the winners of $5,000 to stock their classroom. Help us say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Get all the info and nominate a teacher who goes the extra mile today at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
This earful of Real Radio is sponsored by Rebath.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
All right, there, Smack. Well, settle this score. Who's the better racquetball player? You or Jack? 99.
14.
22.
Yeah.
What?
So if he is going in 1999, who is a better racquetball player?
I think you. Didn't you teach me?
Yes.
Oh,
Really?
Jack wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no. I did, but I could see Scott progressing so well at about the time where I'm like, oh, he's just going to start beating me every time. That's when my shoulder blew out.
That's not true. That's not true.
And I to this day have the same shoulder injury.
Really?
Yeah. I did some testing and stuff, and they it's a impingement or something, and yeah, so it ended my sporting career. I just sit on the couch now.
Put the jersey in the rafters.
Now I'm so damn old that just looking at climbing on the ground to get through the hole to get in the court seems like a pain.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that little, yeah. Oh, wow.
You want to feel older? Jack forgot about that.
That's right. You used to have to, crawl into the court.
And in this weird, briefly existing universe, Jack and I and Jim Phillips all played racquetball for a while as a very odd trio.
Boy, he would sweat.
Oh, my God. And go for it.
Yeah.
Just throw himself all over the racquetball court.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1. You heard him. You've got Deb, Jack, Ross, and our special guest co-host today, Scott Maxwell. Speaking of Jack, let's take a look at the Jackie Sack.
Oh.
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo-choo.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
What a hot mess.
We rehearsed this.
That's so sad.
I goofed it.
See, Scott, I told you don't feel bad.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this about that.
Chugga chugga.
Okay, we have in the Jack. You know what? I'm grabbing an extra prize because I'm doing it, and I'm letting you know. I have a pair of tickets to the Wawa 250 powered by Coca-Cola at Daytona International Speedway. This happens August 22nd. It's a regular season finale. It's everything. This is Daytona. It's NASCAR weekend, so there's a race Friday night. This is the Friday night race. There's a Saturday race for the NASCAR. But you want tickets, go to DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com. Got your Wawa 250 tickets here. I also have tickets to see Lee Asher at the Hard Rock Live. Extremely interesting individual, and he's bringing his show to the Hard Rock Live October 15th. HardRockLive.com for more on that. Or finally, I reach down in the Jackie Sack, pull out a pair of tickets to Stevie Nicks. At the Amalie Arena. That's Tampa, folks. August 30th. Go to Ticketmaster.com for more.
Speaking of generations, that was Gen X reacting to Stevie Nicks. Right there.
All right, so Scott, clickety-clack, we're going to have you pick 1 through 5. Pick a number.
I will pick number 4.
Number 4, who's that on the line, Jack?
That is going to be Nathan.
Nathan, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I am fat and sassy. Would you like to play a game with us?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it.
It's time for JCS Trivia. Wait, is Colbert off again?
It's in my contract, dude.
Fortunately, this station has listeners that'll do the work just to hear their name on the radio. As if AI wasn't enough of a threat to our jobs. It's time for Brad's Trivia on the Jim Colbert Show.
Brad, I love your new intro. Okay,
That's
Nathan,
good.
you know how this game is played. I'm going to make a statement followed by 4 facts. Oh, but one of those facts, Nathan, is a lie. Find the lie, and you'll go get to pick your prize out of the Jackie Sack. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. From the Who song, Who are you? Sadly, on this day in 1988, the last Playboy club in the U.S. closed in Lansing, Michigan. Here are 3 facts about the Playboy universe and 1 lie that feels like a staple in your navel. Here you go, Nathan. Number 1, Hef paid Marilyn Monroe a mere $500 for her to pose for the initial edition of Playboy. Number 2, the youngest nude model featured in Playboy was only 11 years old. Number 3, you feel me? Playboy printed the first Braille edition in 1970. Or number
I've got
4,
questions about that.
Pamela Anderson holds the record for the most magazine cover appearances with 13. Which one is the lie?
I'm going to say number 3.
Number 3 is a fact, Nathan. I'm so sorry. I need you to squeal like a pig.
Oink, oink, squill, squill.
Hey!
All right.
Thank you for playing along. That's so cool.
I know which one I want to be a lie.
It's the one everyone wants to be a lie. Who's next, Scott?
That would be number 1.
Welcome Jeffrey Epstein to the show.
I almost wrote that down.
Sorry. It's Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
Very different.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing great. Here you go. You've got 3 choices. Find the lie, and you get to go to the Jackie Sack. Number 1, Hef paid Marilyn Monroe a mere $500 for her to pose for the initial edition of Playboy. Number 2, the youngest nude model featured in Playboy was only 11 years old. Or number 3, Pamela Anderson holds the record for the most magazine cover appearances with 13.
Ooh, number 1.
And you are going to the Jackie Sack, Jessica.
The Jesse Sack.
You found the lie. Yeah, it turns out Marilyn was short on cash. and agreed to pose for photographer Tom Kelly for $50.
Oh, wow.
He then sold those photos to Western Lithograph Company, which was where Hefner bought them for $500. So let me guess which one you guys were hoping would be the lie.
I don't even think we should be talking about this.
Well, you know what? I didn't even know that this was part of the history of it, but it turns out Eva Ionesco was the 11-year-old who posed nude on a beach and featured in the Italian version of Playboy. She has since sued her mother 3 times for taking and allowing her naked photos to be used when she was still a minor.
How about that?
Shocking piece of Playboy history. The first issue of Playboy was undated and sold out in weeks. A copy sold for how much?
Oh, God. Mil.
No, a copy. One copy of the magazine. What did it sell
originally
for?
when it came out.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I thought of the.
That's what I thought too, yeah.
Oh, sorry, no.
20 cents.
50 cents.
50 cents. Scott Maxwell, right on the money. Woohoo!
Aren't you happy you got that one right?
He knows his naked women and books. Yay.
You know the history pricing of Playboy magazine.
Couple more facts before we go to break. Though limited, some men have graced Playboy magazine covers over time. Can you guys name any of them?
Burt Reynolds.
There you go.
I remember that.
Burt
Was
Reynolds.
that Playboy?
Yeah, I remember he did it like mostly naked with some strategically placed.
Yeah,
Yes.
But I thought that was like a Vanity Fair.
I thought it
or-
was Playgirl.
Oh yeah.
But according to Brad,
I was right.
Burt Reynolds.
Brad is never wrong, except
No.
for that one time he really screwed it up.
I kind of wish I was able to see how hard Burt went.
Finish the sentence.
Burt went with like. I know that he had an entire generation of women just like, oh my God, look how much hair is on his chest.
Well, wait till you see the hair that's on the rest of them. Other men featured include Jerry Seinfeld.
What?
Ugh. Gene Simmons.
Gross.
Ugh.
Well, they weren't naked on the cover.
Bruno Mars, and wait for it, Donald Trump.
Yeah, they were clothed.
Of course.
They didn't pose in the magazine. They were just on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, if you're selling Trump naked, you're not going to. No, you're going to sell a lot.
Yeah, did you see South Park?
Yeah.
And then finally, Playboy stopped print publication in spring 2020. Thank you, Brad.
Damn you, COVID.
Even COVID got Playboy.
Well, a victim of the larger decline of print media along with the COVID-19. Yeah, exactly.
Cosmopolitan. Burt Reynolds was in Cosmopolitan. That was,
Maybe that is what. It sounds like Burt was just on every magazine.
He was. But that Playgirl or Playboy or whichever one with it, wasn't it a cowboy hat?
I think something
like that. Something very strategic.
And he was a sex symbol back in the 70s, 80s.
He was. Just ask Sally Field.
I just kind of wish that I saw it firsthand because I've only been told stories of like, dude, my grandma would have done so many bad things to Burt Reynolds.
I just remember they had the Sexiest Man Alive award.
Right.
And for some reason, it was an award show where they were announcing it. And it was between Burt Reynolds and Tom Selleck. I remember Burt Reynolds winning. And I remember my mother saying, oh, come on, give it to the younger guy.
I am surprised that Selleck didn't beat Burt Reynolds, but
he went on to
he did
grab that award a few times.
he did. All right, Ross, what do you got coming up for Ross Thoughts?
It's a go-to move that I like to embarrass myself for the sake of comedy in front of masses amounts of people. I already talked to you about how I don't mind a good glass of Malibu. I will go ahead and say that I'm about to explain, I believe, the bitchiest thing I have ever experienced. I am a weak man, and I will tell everybody after these commercials.
So keep it here. We'll do that next on Real Radio 104.1.
I'm weak.
Hey, teachers, the Monsters want to party with you. Join them for a Teacher's Appreciation Party August 6th, thanks to Eustis Roofing. Details at realradio.fm/party.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're going to run into some slowdowns on the beach line eastbound before Semorin Boulevard. The roadways are wet out there, so travel with caution. Traffic's piling up on the ramp from I-4 to State Road 408. There's a crash getting cleared up here on Goldenrod Road near State Road 408. Move over and slow down if you see police activity or emergency vehicles on the roadways. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at FAS Windows and Doors. You know, I've hired these guys a couple times throughout the years. FAS Exteriors, they're awesome. They install my windows and doors right here in Orlando. Their expert team of window and door installers made the entire project seamless, all the way from measurements to the final inspection. Matter of fact, the inspectors from the county asked me who installed my doors because the job was so good, so buttoned up and so tight, they couldn't believe it. They wanted to know who did the job. And when I told them FAS, they said it makes sense. They've seen their work before. Simply amazing stuff. They've been doing it since 2005, and FAS has certainly earned their spot as Orlando's top-rated window and door experts. Upgrade your home today with a team that delivers excellence. Visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
The Real Radio Summer of Laughs continues with our third and final night of the Real Radio Comedy Mount Dora Summer Night Series, Saturday, August 23rd, when Sabrina Ambra from the News Junkie takes the stage. Get the details at realradio.fm/comedy.
When disaster strikes, trust Paul Davis Restoration. Look, emergencies can happen anytime, leaving your property in disarray without warning. Whether it's a fire, flood, mold, or storm damage, the remediation and restoration experts at Paul Davis are here to help. With 24/7 emergency service availability and a 30-minute response window, we can confidently bring fast, practical solutions to residential and commercial property owners. If your home or business has been damaged by fire, water, or storm, call Paul Davis Restoration, here to help 24/7, 407-629-6700 or orlando.pauldavis.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Ray Trenley here. Life is uncertain, but finding the right lawyer should not be. TK Law will guide you through divorce with solutions that protect you and your family. Find solutions with TK Law. OneFirmForLife.com.
This is Monster Jam. Get ready for big time fun for the whole family. Featuring Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. Visit MorganMonsterJam.com to save $15 on tickets. Courtesy of Morgan & Morgan. Visit website for restrictions and details. Coming to Kia Center this Saturday and Sunday. Tickets on sale now.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
The Girlfriends is back with a new season, and this time I'm telling you the story of Kelly Harnett. Kelly spent over a decade in prison for a murder she says she didn't commit. As she fought for her freedom, she taught herself the law.
He goes, oh God, Harnett, jailhouse lawyer.
And became a beacon of hope for the women locked up alongside her.
I think I was put here to save souls by getting people out of prison.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search The Girlfriends Jailhouse Lawyer, and listen now.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine. If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. In Office Orlando.
Hey, it's Matt, your leaf filter trusted pro. Gutters are an often neglected part of the home. They're also one of the most important. Clogged, overflowing gutters can cause serious problems like foundation damage or basement flooding, which can cost thousands of dollars to fix. Let's face it, cleaning gutters yourself is not only a hassle, it can be dangerous. But when you get Leaf Filter, you'll never have to worry about cleaning clogged gutters again. Get started today by visiting leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free inspection. If you decide to move forward, we'll professionally clean, realign, and seal your gutters before installing our patented stainless steel micro mesh system. Leaf Filter keeps out everything but the water. And it's backed by a lifetime transferable no clogs warranty. So you're protected for good. We're in your neighborhood and ready to help. Visit Leaf Filter today for a free inspection and estimate, and you could save up to 30%. Visit leaffilter.com/deal. That's leaffilter.com/deal.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got questions after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Thursday, one day more to the weekend. Anyway, big shout out to Mr. Scott Maxwell, brother Scott. Really appreciate you, man. Wish you could pop in a little bit more often. You really compliment the show. But the wisdom of Solomon is one of the greatest lessons in life. And for those that have ears to hear, let them hear. Aloha.
Aloha, brother Matt.
That was nice, but trust me, you want a little of me goes a long way.
Nobody believes
Amen.
that but you and Jack.
And my wife, and
Yeah.
everybody who works with me, and all the politicians I cover.
That's
and,
why his wife texted me. It's like, isn't it about time you guys had him on again? All right, we'll take him.
We will
take him for a day.
We absolutely will.
But only a day.
Oh, it was her birthday. Yes, was this her gift?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday, Sid.
Throwing this out here, it's a good thing if politicians don't like you.
That's for the most part.
Yeah, absolutely means you're doing something right.
I wish politicians didn't like me.
Well, they haven't met you.
Yeah.
Real quick fact check.
Actually, it's impossible not to like
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
Ross. You're pretty damn likable.
Burt Reynolds posed nude only one time, and it was in the April 1972 issue of Cosmopolitan.
It was Cosmopolitan. Yeah. Wow. Well, there you go. Now you know what to look up.
Cosmo's a lot freakier than I think I realized growing up.
Yeah, it is. Hey, we're just reading about lipstick. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. You've got Deb, Jack, our special guest co-host today, Scott Maxwell, also the comedy alien Ross Padgett, and he has some Ross thoughts.
I love it.
It's weird.
Mills Air.
It's funny.
Mills Air.
Sometimes.
Not just AC.
It's Ross.
But also.
Spelled like sauce.
A great time.
It's Ross Thoughts.
You know it.
Every time they came over to my house, they've always been extremely personal. Shout out to Steve. Steve hooked me up with my AC, and you never forget your first Steve. I will never forget Steve that works over at Mills Air. All right? That guy was awesome. Thank you, Mills Air. Ross Thoughts is brought to you by Mills Air. If you have AC issues, call them. Excuse me. So, I'm not proud of this, but I kind of have a tradition here. I've always shared some of my more embarrassing things, and usually right after that embarrassing thing, I have a conversation with myself of like, do I share this? And this one is just too funny. It's too on the nose for me not to
Is
share.
the answer ever no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. Sometimes the answer is no. There's been times that I have asked Jim of like, hey, is this cool? And it is way over the line. And he is right. And he has prevented me from doing really bad things and embarrassing myself too many times to count.
And that says something because one of those embarrassing things lives on in Best Of.
Yeah. You know, I'm down.
This
and the reason why I love sharing embarrassing things is because I think it's just so fun to hear someone be like painfully honest, brutally honest.
Yeah.
And
when it's not you,
especially in the day of AI.
All right, memento mori, dude. We're all gonna die one day, so might as well put it on record. I have a yard, and I take pride in my yard.
Oh,
now I've had a mower. My mower rocks, but I haven't had a trimmer, a weed whacker for quite some time. My previous weed whacker was one that you plugged in. Hold your laughter. You don't usually plug in weed whackers. These are all the good old boys listening right now. Good old boys.
With their steel equipment.
Turn up your radio so you can shake your head in shame in the next 8 minutes. I had a weed whacker from Black & Decker where you plugged it in the back and it didn't weed whack very well.
No.
It did not.
That was not uncommon. Back then, electric weed whacker meant you had an extension cord that you dragged behind you.
I think it said
we still have one.
I think it said it had 10 HP. I'm pretty sure they meant hamsters or something. This thing wasn't whacking. I was whacking more weeds than this thing was weed whacking. All right. So finally, I was like, man, I just need an edger and I need a trimmer. And I'm thinking I'm going to get gas. I'm going to go gas. I want to be one of them boys, you know? I'm not going to go fishing, but I can look like I go fishing. So let me get a gas-powered trimmer. I'm feeling good, man. I want a gas. That's what I've been told. That's what the fishing shirt boys out there in Florida, they go gas. You know what I mean by fishing shirt?
Oh, absolutely. With the flap on the back.
The flap in the back.
Oh, absolutely.
You got to get ventilation when you're on the canoe, man. I get it.
The canoe?
I love watching Scott's face when he's listening to you talk.
Trying to decode Ross thoughts.
Exactly. Watch us on the YouTube channel. It's a treat, people.
You know what I'm talking about? You know about the fishing shirt, Scott?
Absolutely.
The
yes,
little
sir.
PFG with a little triangle on the back, like they're in a little Avengers Club.
I feel like they've actually come on like fashion in the past few years.
Yeah. They look like superhero costumes that are way too small for people because of the little chode cape out in the back behind it. I want to be
the group you were trying to impress.
Kind of, yeah.
Group, yeah.
And the reason why is
With the
because
chode shirts.
they are completely opposite of me, and you always want what you can't have, and I'll never be one of them Budweiser boys. You know? I will never be country strong. I am city soft. I like matcha lattes.
And Malibu.
And I'm open about it. I know who I am.
All right, yeah.
So I go ahead. I'm like, let's get a gas one. I show up, Home Depot, don't get gas. I got scared. That's the first time I let the boys down.
Oh, yeah?
I go electric. And I went Ryobi?
Yeah.
Is it Ri or Rai?
See,
Ryobi with the battery pack that you can put on 15 different devices.
Yes. Nowadays, electric is the way to go.
Yeah.
It is better than gas I maintain.
It is.
See, thanks, man.
I've had the same one. Yeah.
Oh, man.
We use the electric one, too. There's a whole new reason to watch us on our YouTube channel. I won't tell you. You just need to tune in.
I have two options from Ryobi. I'm just going to say both. It's like a gyro Euro situation right now.
Ryobi.
I've heard it say Ryobi. I'm just saying. I don't know how this brand...
They're not wearing the shirts.
I don't know what this brand identifies with. I just know that there's a soft version or a big boy version. I got to represent my fishing shirt guys. All right? I got to represent my guys. I'm trying to pursue and be more like a Budweiser drinking guy. I get the big boy version. I did not think this out because I put in the battery and it's 40 horsepower, I believe. The Ryobi. I put a full charge battery. Scott, I ripped this thing. It feels like a fire hose in my hand. It just goes off. This thing squirrels up northward. Holy hell, I bought a helicopter on a stick. And it's battery power. I'm like, all right, well, let me take out some weed wax. Let me whack some weeds. This is what I'm here for. I rip up my fence. Da, 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 da.
Oh, no.
God almighty. I'm like, all right, 0 for 1. 0 for 1 on the damn weed wax swipe. I go for another 2. This thing squirrels up me again. How? Next thing I know, I finally get like an open space with no fence.
Right.
And now I'm good. All right? Now I'm good. I'm like, I didn't buy the weed whacker to whack the weeds against the fence, right? That's not why I got it. It's why I got it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's 100% why I got it, Scott.
Sounds like a lawnmower works where you're standing in the middle of the yard.
So now I'm just mowing my lawn with a weed trimmer. All right, this thing's cool. All of a sudden, I kind of like, oh, man. I'm probably like 5-7 minutes in. Deb, I'm lying if I'm dying. My arms just give out on me. This thing, I thought was like 7-8 pounds. I don't know. It's got to be 195 pound weed trimmer. Dude, this thing is so heavy. I might have to return this electric trimmer because I'm not man enough. Okay, so I let the boys down, man.
These boys that, if I'm not mistaken, don't know you exist.
They don't like me. The boys that I'm trying to impress, the guys that I'm trying to impress, they do not stand my kind of people. They do not like me. They don't.
So-
They laugh at my cold brew.
So your 40 horsepower string weed whacker is actually a 40 volt.
Oh, God. I let the boys down again. I'm an embarrassment to all males.
You can downgrade to the 18 if you think it's more your style.
I said no to the 18, Jack. I said no, give me the big dog. give me the big daddy. I get this thing, man. I'm thinking there's no way I'm not going to like this thing. It's cool. It's got cool stickers on it. It's carbon fiber staff. Like the staff. I know it's not called the staff.
Did you notice your neighbors at their front windows gathering to see you do weed whacking?
No, they wouldn't have seen me. They just would have seen a weed whacker over the fence every now and then, man. This thing was fire hosing, man. I had no control over this thing, and I need finesse when I'm weed whacking. This thing is a grenade launcher, and it's too heavy. And I get inside, and I dropped it. My arms too heavy. I'm literally too physically weak for my electric trimmer. I'm done for.
Did you have to ask your wife to come out and pick it up for you?
No, I haven't even told her that I bought it. She was out of town. I bought it, and I have not expressed that it's too heavy.
Ross, I just checked. It weighs 4 pounds.
It is not. Then mine has water in it.
4 pounds is the weight of the pink dumbbells my wife uses when she takes a walk.
Nah, that thing's not 4 pounds. Not with a battery, man.
It says the battery weight is 4 pounds.
Okay, the battery is weight, but listen to that. Check out the pole. Look how much the staff weighs on that weed
You said
trimmer.
carbon fiber, right?
It's carbon fiber.
Known for being light.
But it's dipped in limestone, I swear. I don't know what Ryobi was thinking, making 48-pound weed trimmers. Dude, it feels like after I got done weed trimming, I feel like I masturbated my whole body. Like both of my arms were just shot. Looking for cigarettes, trying to take a nap.
The weed whacker isn't 4 pounds. You're right. It's 3 pounds. With a 4-pound battery, it's 7 pounds altogether.
All right, then, here's a theory. Okay, let's talk physics real fast. How freaking long is it? It's long, though, right? Let's talk math.
Yeah, but the battery's up at the top.
The battery is up at the top.
Where it's easy to hold.
But the trimmer thing, which is also kind of heavy.
Which is, using my math, would be about 3 pounds.
But like the physics of it, because now you're sticking it out, and then when you stick something out, that thing gets heavier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's why the handle is there, because the battery then counterbalances that weight.
I guess what I'm saying, I disagree with the handbit placement. This thing's heavy.
You know what you might like? You might like, instead of a weed whacker, an edger, because it has a wheel.
Guess what,
So it's
dude?
going to help you.
Guess what, dude? I bought an edger, too. Bought an edger, have no idea how to turn it on.
Wait,
idea.
it's the same.
It's the same battery, different on switch. Same brand, different on switch. I don't know. All I know is that I let down the boys. If you guys would have seen this, man, I let down all my two-way homies, all the guys that I essentially fundamentally disagree with on like 60% of society. I still like you guys, and I might have to return an electric trimmer because I'm just not man enough to control it.
Maybe you can get a pink one.
Those are your Ross thoughts. I'm out.
Or maybe you can watch the baby and let your wife do it.
Yeah. Whacker for her.
Peace.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to pay off the story of something straight out of science fiction. Pour a little on the ground for Ross.
The trimmer is heavy. That part at the end is heavy.
We'll be right back. Keep it on Real Radio 104.1.
This weekend, Real Radio 104.1 smells like the 90s.
What I really want to know is...
Classic alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
You're going to run into some slowdowns on the beach line eastbound before Semorin Boulevard. The roadways are wet out there, so travel with caution. Traffic's piling up on the ramp from I-4 to State Road 408. There's a crash getting cleared up here on Goldenrod Road near State Road 408. Move over and slow down if you see police activity or emergency vehicles on the roadways. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
Hey guys, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at the Nickley Group. Not a big secret that the real estate market is changing and booming in Orlando now more than ever, and your home is your most valuable asset. That's why you need a real estate company that's always one step ahead of the market. Whether you're buying or selling, that is the Nickley Group. 4,000 5-star reviews, and there's a reason why. They sell homes on average for 6% more, and they sell them twice as fast as well. Matter of fact, clients save about $24,000 when they use the Nickley Group to purchase their home. And their VIP program gets your home in front of so many qualified buyers, not just here in Florida, but nationwide as well. And don't sleep on their website, man. At thenickley.com, you could get a guaranteed cash offer for your home. No showings, no open houses. You could close that deal in just 14 days. Get your home valued instantly using current market data. That way you get a really accurate number and you know what you can do with that equity. List your house on the market, all of that right there on their website. And while you're there, download that free buyer's guide. It is absolutely packed up with useful information about the home buying and selling process. It's thenickley.com. That's NICKLEY group.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
Streaming live only on Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances. And listen, starting Monday, to win your way there.
The 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival is brought to you by Metro. With their new lower prices, the celebration starts way before the festival. Big savings so you can focus on your favorite artist, not your phone bill. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
Daytona Beverages and Bud Light celebrate our local heroes. We continue to meet sacrifice with hope for America's first responders and military families with our Folds of Honor Local Heroes Challenge. A portion of proceeds from every Bud Light sold this summer will be donated locally to Folds of Honor to fund scholarships for military and first responder families. Look for festive Bud Light summer displays at your favorite retailers. Purchase Bud Light and raise one for our heroes this summer. Daytona Beverages is locally owned and operated out of Volusia County.
Are you all worked up and working too much? You know what y'all need? Y'all need to chill out. Y'all need to have fun. Y'all need some adventure. Why? Y'all need Gatorland. How do we know? Ain't no one got more animals, more gators, or more fun than Gatorland. And now, Florida residents get what they need for less with $17.50 admission now through the end of July. We know what y'all need. Y'all need Gatorland.
This summer, get more muscle for your money at the Land Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Right now, drive home the bold new 2025 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon with employee pricing plus and get an additional $3,500 bonus cash allowance. Exclusive savings on Jeep's legendary off-road pickup. Your adventure starts at the Land Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, home of the lifetime warranty. TheLandAuto.com. See dealer for details. Restrictions apply. Not all purchasers will qualify. Offer ends July 31st.
This is Monster Jam. Get ready for massive stunts, crazy skills, featuring Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, Sparkle Smash, and more. Big time fun for the whole family. Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Coming to Kia Center this Saturday and Sunday. Brought to you by BKT Tires, your local Ford dealers, and Morgan & Morgan. Tickets on sale now.
Tools Ace Hardware is now carrying Steel zero-turn mowers. Steel, already recognized as one of the top brands in outdoor power equipment, and now they're offering the best in zero-turn mowers. From homeowner to professional, Steel has the perfect zero-turn mower for your landscaping needs. Get 0% financing plus instant rebates on select Steel mowers. And don't forget, Tools Ace Hardware has trained technicians in their stores to service and repair your Steel equipment. Steel zero zero-turn mowers are available at 11 Tools Ace hardware locations that sell Steel outdoor power equipment. Tools Ace, your local helpful place. Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
This year, fuel prices have been a bit of a roller coaster. Here in Orlando, drivers finally have some relief at the pump, but prices are likely to go up by the end of the summer. Well, you know what can make your ride smoother? The Upside app. With Upside, you can earn cash back on every fill-up, which means there's money to be earned even when gas prices are low. Upside earns you up to 25 cents per gallon at hundreds of locations like Circle K, Racetrack, and Shell. Download the app and see why millions of Upside users have racked up almost $1 billion in cashback earned. For a limited time, get a 25-cent per gallon bonus on your first purchase with promo code Orlando07. That's promo code Orlando07 for an extra 25 cents per gallon on your next fill-up. With Upside, you can roll up to a nearby gas station and coast straight to cashback earnings. Don't forget to use promo code Orlando07. Upside. Cashback smarter. Offers vary by user and location. Terms and conditions apply. Go to upside.com for details.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-611-3113. That's 800-611-3113.
Miss part of the show? The Jim Colbert Show on demand. Available on the free iHeartRadio app.
Move aside and let the man go through. Let the man go through.
All right, so I suppose we can just start tallying them up. Let's see. Ross has body slammed a Christmas tree. There was the incident with his brother-in-law in the bathroom.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Incident with his mother-in-law in the socks.
Oh, that's right.
There was also another sock incident where you passed out in your bathroom in just socks because you were dehydrated, and now you're mowing the lawn with your trimmer. Ross, you have disappointed the boys. Big TL.
No, Ross, listen.
He doesn't speak for all the boys.
Hey there, Colbert crew. Ross, I'm so sorry. So sad to hear about your electric trimmer saga. Sad mostly because I wasn't there to witness it with my own two eyes. But I do have a landscaper friend that I could send over to your house to help you figure out your tools. Her name's Kayla. She's 4'11" and like 100 pounds soaking wet. She uses a gas-powered weed whacker, and I'm sure she would be more than happy to help you out, bro.
All right.
Hey, Amber. I miss you. I hope I get to see you soon.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. I think it's a perfect storm of like Gen Xers having to have so much responsibility early that now that they've raised their kids, like they want to just go and do like maybe they didn't get to do as kids. But also there's millennials that are kind of getting entitled. I know people who on their third kid were so surprised that grandma suddenly didn't want to be a full-time babysitter. So I think it's just a bad combo.
And those, ladies and gentlemen, we call those talkbacks. And we welcome you to share your thoughts and feelings as well. It's real easy to do, Scott. You do already have the free iHeartRadio app, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that was a game show of one of these talkbacks is not like the other.
Oh, that's like it is every day.
Yeah, I got a surprise on one of them. Yeah.
Did you know that one was there?
Well, that one, yes, but it was towards the end of the show. It's kind of like, okay, these are the last ones we have.
Exactly. So we hope you hear from Amber too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really do. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. What were you going to say, Scott?
No, I thought Jack had something.
I do, because I want to mention that there is still about an hour and a half left if you are in the Apopka area and you like the monster trucks. And by golly, who doesn't? Gravedigger and driver Kristen Anderson are at the Frogger's Grill and Bar in Apopka until 8 p.m. This is 1601 Rock Springs Road. I think it's right on the corner of Welch Road there. You can see the truck up close, meet Kristen, get pictures, and register to win Monster Jam tickets. That's happening this Saturday and Sunday. There's a noon show Saturday. Sabrina and I will be at that one. We get to do some halftime announcements. The Monsters will be at the 6 p.m. show Saturday. Then there's a 1 o'clock show on Sunday inside the Kia Center. Monster trucks. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to that this weekend. If you want tickets, you can still grab them at Ticketmaster.com.
That's a good time. Have you ever been to the Monster Truck Show?
At the old camp before it was Camping World.
Camping World Stadium, yeah, and they still do that once a year, but now they have an arena show, which I'm fascinated. I want to see how they pull this off.
You mean without killing people?
Yeah. Well, I just know it's going to be loud. I got to get earplugs. Where do you get earplugs?
Walgreens.
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry. Let's speak Jack's language. A Dollar Tree.
Thank you. I pass both on my way home, and I know which one I'm stopping at.
You get 50% more carcinogens at the Dollar Tree ones, but
they're cheaper.
Yeah, good price.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Buy cheap stuff and put it in your body.
Yeah, right.
It's awesome.
It's the American way.
Might buy extra.
So you guys hear about this is out in South Carolina. Workers at a site in South Carolina, this is courtesy of the Associated Press, that once made key parts for nuclear bombs in the U.S. have found a very interesting item. But don't worry, they said there's no danger to anyone.
A nuclear key.
Go as far out of the box as you could possibly think.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All right. All right. Jack, what would be your guess?
I don't know what game we're playing now.
You just heard the two guesses?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. How about a radioactive wasp nest?
Oh, that's a sci-fi movie.
That is a
from the
sci-fi
Sci-Fi
movie,
Channel.
isn't it?
That's from Fallout.
Yeah. So employees,
Toxic Hornet.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. That's all we need, right? We've already got the killer hornets that are like 8 times the size of a regular hornet, and now there's radioactive wasp nest.
Uh-oh.
But so employees who regularly check the radiation levels at the Savannah River site, this is near Aiken, South Carolina, found a wasp nest back earlier July 3rd on a post near tanks where liquid nuclear waste.
Oh, this is totally a Sci-Fi Channel movie.
Stored.
You want megavillains? This is how you get megavillains.
All right. The nest had a radiation level. How many times what is allowed by federal regulations?
1,000.
I was going to go 100.
I
didn't know there were federal regulations on how radioactive wasps could be.
Well, there's that one time in 72.
So we got 1,000, 100. What's going to be your guess?
Oh, then I'm going to just go Price is Right. No, I'm going to say 1 million.
Only 10 times.
Oh, 10 times.
But 10
okay.
times, right? So how do you get rid of a radioactive wasp nest?
I mean,
same way you get rid of a regular one. They
you just spray it.
They sprayed it with insect killer. Removed it and disposed of it as radioactive waste.
Okay. I was going to say, I think the EPA would have something to say about just spraying it.
We threw it in a lake.
Exactly.
That's how the piranha come to life.
Yeah.
That's how fish get 3 eyes in Springfield.
Yeah.
No wasps were found. So
some wasps were harmed.
So yeah, radioactive wasp nest. Thank goodness there was only one, but there you have it.
That they know of.
That they know of, exactly.
The revolution is happening.
Way to put that idea out there, right? Exactly. Okay, let's see. Oh, have you heard who the latest celebrity is to talk about Lyme disease?
I didn't know there. No.
Well, what's funny there, Scott?
I just didn't know there was
I didn't know there was like
a long and proud history of celebrities talking about Lyme disease.
Not long and proud, but it's getting longer. Justin Timberlake.
Okay, he got it?
He does. He opened up with fans about his battle with Lyme disease. The 44-year-old singer revealed his diagnosis in an Instagram post.
Is he saying it wasn't drunk driving, it was Lyme disease?
Yesterday. He shared that he was, quote, shocked when he first got the diagnosis and added that, quote, living with this can be relentlessly debilitating both mentally and physically, end quote. Timberlake also revealed that he even considered putting an end to touring, but ultimately decided to keep going.
We had an entire family in our church who their lives just got devastated.
Really?
By it, yeah.
It's something that a lot of people, you hear Lyme disease, you hear that it's a tick-borne disease, but you kind of think it's something you can take a pill or a shot or a therapy for. And really what it's been is Scott, the celebrities who've come out and said, listen, this is no joke. If you're going to be going out in the woods or anywhere where ticks are possible, you have to do a tick check at the end of the day because you do not want Lyme disease. Do you know what one of the side effects of Lyme disease is?
Bad country albums.
You become allergic to beef.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You become allergic to beef.
Yeah.
But
it sounds like bad news. I don't want things sucking on me anyway. Whoa.
That.
Yeah, did you?
Leeches, ticks.
Okay.
But did he get this from a tick? Or
I think that's the only way you can get
I
it.
believe it is the only way that you can get it. And I mean, you don't have to be out in the woods. You could just be taking your dog for a walk the summer months, you know.
Yeah, but he did what every other celebrity's been doing. In fact, he was probably one of the first people to do what every other celebrity is doing right now.
What is that?
Which is making these weird country albums. He made a country album, and he was probably he's a city slicker. I don't care how Tennessee you think you are.
Oh, you think he's trying to impress your boys?
Dude, I think him and I have something in common, man. We care about the boys. The boys. The guys who drive trucks and they have nuts on the back of them. I'm not trying to impress them, but I'm trying to be friends with them.
Yeah, truck nuts.
Yeah, I think he got this Lyme disease making these country albums, going out there and doing photo shoots in denim jackets.
I don't know. I mean, if Beyonce showed anything, I mean, she just wrapped up her...
Holy cow, like the whole city of Las Vegas went nuts when she went out there.
It was crazy, and it's like now the top-grossing tour, her Cowboy Carter tour, is now the top-grossing tour of all time.
The country's just go. My daughter, who's 25 years old and works at an opera, is now into line dancing.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's just seems to be taking off everywhere.
Well, everything is, it goes out of style, comes back, goes back out again.
Oh, man, I cannot believe this is my stance. Sometimes when you're doing radio, you really find out about yourself. And I just found out my feelings about this very thing. I feel I'm not the biggest country music fan. I not recently, but I remember being told about George Strait, and I went down a wormhole of George Strait. I got into the King. And I was like, man, country music is pretty cool. I can now, at the very least, appreciate it. But I just think it's weird. I'm not calling Beyonce not country, but it's just weird that genre is trending.
Yeah.
And that's cool, but it's also like... It's so temporary and so blatantly like, this is the trend. This is what we're all doing right now. And if I was a huge country music fan, I would probably be a little butthurt about it. Like, oh, wow, country music is the biggest genre in the country right now. And you don't know my favorite country music stars.
Yeah.
I think that is the feeling for a lot of folks.
I think that is too. And I think if you want to go to get some country, go back to the country roots. Get some old school Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, hell, Dolly Parton.
Merle
She was
Haggard.
singing some, yeah.
Merle Haggard.
I think
You got to be on Hee Haw.
Exactly.
Put myself in somebody else's boots here, but
good callback.
The whole thing that I guess what I'm trying to say is that I think those young country music stars still exist, but they don't get the higher chance of shining because every super famous musician is making country albums right now. So that up-and-coming country music artist that should probably getting a little bit more shine, that's more of an accurate, he's never done any other form of music. This is his thing. I think that struggling country artist has a harder time because it's so trendy right now that everyone's listening to this pop country that maybe the little subcultures of country music doesn't really get platformed as much. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not even a country music fan, but I just find it weird that it's so unbelievably trendy right now to make country music albums.
Well, there is. I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's going to be a new venue for these young up and coming artists to have their voices heard. TikTok and iHeartRadio are going to be collaborating on a new music competition called Next Up Live Music. And it's designed to discover and elevate rising music talent, kind of a la The Voice or American Idol, but it's going to be done on TikTok Live. So, I mean, that's another great opportunity because a lot of new artists are still really being they're being found on social media. I
think when you talk about it trending like maybe too hard, Ross.
Yeah.
I think what may have made a jump shark is when I saw that the next season of 911 is 911 Nashville.
Yeah.
That might be when it's over.
Jumping the proverbial shark there, are we?
I just remember when, and I think this is really what it is that I don't like Post Malone anymore.
Really?
That's what all this boils down to. You don't like Post Malone?
I think I've been convinced, and even though I might like some of his songs, the trick is not being seen. I remember White Iverson. I remember who and what you sounded like when you first came out. And now I know what you sound like right now. And it's not like I'm saying like you can't do that. It doesn't seem like necessarily artist integrity. It seems more like business focused.
Oh, yeah.
And making as much money as possible and getting, but who am I? I'm the naive one looking for a shred of artistic integrity in the world of 2025 and social media.
Struggling with your electric weed eater.
I would even argue,
Look
though.
at that, Scott. The cynicism you gave him during that lunch, it's still alive and well.
I do have a weird theory, though. I think music, not the mainstream, but like getting found on social media as a musician, you could make the argument, and I kind of lean towards this side, that this might not be the worst way that we're doing it right now. Because
Absolutely.
if I post a song and it resonates with 1 million people, there's not a smoke-filled room with the manager going, "Now, I'll never release it, kid." You know, you can release it, and it can resonate with millions of people. There is no middleman. Yep. The problem is the depression coming to grips with, oh, it's just me.
Yeah.
And you're the answer of why isn't this hitting? Why aren't more people coming out? Because there's always something more that you can do. At least that's what my experience has been with social media and entertainment and music. And there's no middleman, which is kind of like, all right, now go.
Exactly. Do it. Make it happen.
You have every tool right now in your pocket to make dollars. And it can be a little dark real fast when you go, why aren't I making money off the $1 billion device in my back left pocket?
I ask myself that a lot myself. What about you, Scott?
No, not at all.
I mean, to answer the question, because it's not easy.
Yeah, of course not. It's another job.
It is.
That's another job.
It is hard.
Yeah, very hard. Well, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about a modern era record for Florida executions likely to be broken tonight. Dozens are arrested in an online child sex sting in Marion County, and it's another operation that has a choice name. I don't know who the sheriff's department, who gets to pick the names for these. And then your chance to get your hands on Jimmy Buffett's yacht. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First. So keep it on The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Hey there, Central Florida, Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Laurel Blanchard here with your Thursday night forecast. Last of those very spotty showers going to start to fizzle out as we head through the rest of the overnight tonight, lingering from earlier on this afternoon. And to wrap up the work week, temperatures still staying on the toasty side, highs tomorrow throughout the mid-90s, but going to slowly start to see those temperatures come down as we take a look ahead towards next week, as we see those rain chances come up, looking at a 70% chance of rain, taking a look at your Sunday.
This report is sponsored by Staples.
What up, Mario Lopez here? You know, I love me a throwback like the Staples Easy button. It's back and bringing more easy than ever. Custom prints, shipping services, even passport photos. Plus, next day delivery to over 98% of the U.S. Yeah, Staples, that was easy.
Summer is in full swing here in Florida, complete with lots of sunshine, heat, and humidity. Perfect ingredients for the beach, but really tough on your old windows and doors. No problem, though. Replace them with the beautiful designs from Renewal by Andersen. One reason, longevity. Unlike traditional vinyl, Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim windows and doors use Fibrex. That doesn't warp, crack, or degrade over time, meaning your windows and doors are going to last so much longer. As Stephanie says, the appointment from beginning to end was amazing. Very friendly and knowledgeable. Would recommend them to anyone. Renewal by Andersen has a great deal to help you get started. Buy 4 windows or doors and get the 5th free. Plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 18 months. Call Renewal by Andersen today for your free design consultation. It's simple. Dial pound 250 from your cell phone. That's pound 250. Say the keyword best windows and be connected in seconds. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto dial text message from iHeartMedia. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
Want to bet on sports but no clue where to start? Millions of players are already making moves on Hard Rock Bet. Your friends might be winning. Why not you? Bet with confidence. Bets by real players help guide your picks. Go with the crowd and cash in on the wins. Any pick that catches your eye. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us. New players bet $5 and get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar. Together, we're Anajar and Levine, and our team is a triple threat to big insurance companies.
Don't settle with the insurance companies for a fraction of what your case is worth. We'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
That's the Anajar and Levine difference. Get your free case review right now. We'll help you take back control of your life. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
In Office Orlando.
Celebrate your love this summer at the International Diamond Center and get a free romantic getaway. Hey guys, it's Russ Rollins from the Monsters. It's the Summer of Romance event now through the end of the month. Make any jewelry purchase over $3,500 and pack your bags for a free trip. It's a great time to get engaged and get an engagement ring and let IDC buy your honeymoon. Here's how it works. If you spend $3,500, IDC will give you a 3-day, 2-night hotel getaway with a $100 Visa card for spending. Choose from a dozen romantic cities. Or spend $5,000 on her jewelry and IDC will give you a 3 or 4-night luxury cruise for 2. Spend $10,000 and you get a 5-day, 4-night stay at an upscale tropical all-inclusive resort. Choose from 4 different countries. This is a great offer and people are loving it, but time is running out. It's absolutely ending August the 31st and will not be extended. Don't miss out on this incredible opportunity from Florida's premier jeweler, International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall of Millennia. Details and restrictions at shopidc.com.
William is one of millions of Americans who uses GoodRx to save on the cost of their prescriptions.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on 5 different medications. It adds up at the end of the month. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx save you a lot of money. Saving that extra $200-300 a month. We're able to do all these extra activities, so it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
Download the free app or visit GoodRx.com and start saving today. GoodRx user compensated for their time. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance.
When it comes to the great debate over French fries, for me, nothing tops the classic shoestring. Thin, salty, and if you've been around long enough, you know, originally cooked in beef tallow. Steak and Shake is going back to those roots. No preservatives, chemicals, or additives, just 100% beef tallow. This is authentic, old-fashioned cooking, creating the best French fry. Crispy on the outside and potato on the inside. If you haven't tried Steak and Shake fries, get on over to Steak and Shake and try them today. Beef tallow fries only at Steak and Shake. You'll love it too much.
Now this is how you end a summer. Under the lights, surrounded by history. The driver's last shot at the playoffs. Your last chance to see regular season action. Friday night, Xfinity lights the fuse. Saturday night, the Cup Series delivers the fireworks. This is Daytona. This is everything. NASCAR weekend at Daytona International Speedway, August 22nd and 23rd. Get your tickets now at DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
2 seconds. That's all it takes for a child to wander. 2 inches of water, and they could drown. For autistic individuals of all ages, and those with Alzheimer's or dementia, the risk is even greater. Autism Society of America's It Takes Two campaign educates families and caregivers to reduce wandering-related drowning tragedies. Access free resources to help save a life. Visit autismsociety.org/ittakes2 to prepare, prevent, and protect.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Hey, boys and girls, TK Law wants to remind us to look ahead, so we will. Looking ahead on Real Radio tomorrow on a Friday edition of the Monsters in the Morning. Some Friday fun. Angel will have the 1s and 2s. King of Denmark KOD will make an appearance at 10. And don't forget Hot Takes and Beer of the Week. It all happens tomorrow on a Friday edition of the Monsters. And don't forget to look ahead with the team at TK Law to plan your family's future. Visit onefirmforlife.com. Also, Craig Robinson tomorrow on the Monsters in the Morning. Tune in.
He's funny.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
So I saw the radioactive wasp story a couple days ago, and on Reddit there were some comments. Obviously, you got to take them with a grain of salt. But apparently, insect species, specifically bees and wasps, like to be around radioactive materials because there were people that worked in universities that dealt with radioactive labs, and apparently they had multiple nests outside of their windows with wasps and stuff like that that were allegedly attracted because of the radiation.
Man, when Deb said something radioactive found, I was thinking they might have actually finally found that Mark 15 hydrogen bomb that was lost in an aircraft collision over Tybee Island in Georgia and is now thought to be somewhere in the Wassaw Sound. Fun fact of the day, lost nuclear bombs.
To the hip, hop, a hippie to the hippity hip hip, a hop and you don't dare stop to the bang of the boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie and beat. Now what you hear is not a test, I'm a rapping to this beat. And me, the mic, and your shoes, we're gonna try to move your feet. Now I am Party Mom and I'd like to say hello.
Hello.
To Scott Maxwell, Deborah Roberts, and the Jim Colbert Show.
That last snap.
It's Richard from Castleberry. Hey, I just wanted to tell you, Ross, I bought an electric weed whacker and edger from the other big box store, and it's heavy as can be too. But if you keep using it, you actually will develop your arms, and then you will be one of the boys.
Yeah.
Just telling you.
Yeah, come on,
Have a great
Ross.
day.
Don't give up, Ross.
Somebody did text us earlier and said that as a 45-year-old, 120-pound female, I couldn't agree with you more, Ross. It is heavy.
You know, these aren't helping, but I am officially starting my journey on becoming one of the boys.
Really?
Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna do it.
Are you gonna keep it then?
I'm gonna keep it because I'm trying to get country strong.
Are you getting a Guy Harvey shirt or something?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if you can get country strong on an electric edger, but I'm gonna find out.
All right, Salt Life. I wish you the best.
Yeah. Just that's what I am, man. I'm just a straight. I'm like the Billabong brand if it got a wish.
You're like the Budweiser Make-A-Wish kid. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, man. It is. That thing's got a lot of horses behind that electric. More volts.
Can you please roll video? Next time it squirrels up on you, please.
This thing can't have horsepower because it's electric? Is that what you're telling me?
I guess it would, how they rate it. It's just 40 volts. They just rate it by the
it's just
amount
40
of power.
volts.
But you could see how a V kind of looks like an HP, though, right? At quick glance,
if your eyes are shut, maybe?
you got to see the font that they were using. It's confusing.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Thank you so much for spending part of your Thursday with us. Tomorrow, Friday, we're going to have Primetime Kitchen with Fayez Cara.
Yeah.
Also going to be, we'll have Jim's recommendation for Embers Only from Corona Cigar Company. So although he may not be here, he'll still tell you what the great deal going on at Corona Cigar Company is. And then tomorrow, our special guest host will be
Bob Fryer.
Yay!
You get a real broadcast professional instead of this cut-rate newspaper crap got going on tonight.
No.
Bob's good people. Funny guy, too.
He is.
Funny guy.
Yeah, he's a good time.
singer.
I know. Yeah. I know. Instrumentalist. I mean, it's amazing how much music he can play.
Absolutely.
So join us for the mayhem that it will be the Friday show. But I know we're going to formally thank you again in just a couple of minutes. But thank you again, Scott, for coming in.
What a fun way to spend an afternoon.
And of course, Mills Air, we couldn't thank you enough for bringing us the sweet, sweet sauce.
And also, special thank you to all the boys out there. You know who you are. I will be one of you.
You just made it creepy.
Are we ready for headlines?
Let's do You Heard It Here first.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
Well, Florida's 9th lethal injection of the year is set for tonight, which will be the most since executions were reinstated in 1976.
The bishops have expressed their concern. They signed a joint letter that was delivered to the governor on July 8th, asking for a moratorium and asking for a dialogue on the topic.
So, Florida Conference of Catholic Bishops Joseph Harmon says while terrible crimes, life in prison without parole is a severe enough penalty, Edward Zagzewski was given 3 death sentences in 1996 for the murders of his wife and 2 children in their Okaloosa County home. What were you going to say, Scott?
I was just going to say a fun, not so fun fact. Florida is not only leading the nation in executions, it also leads the nation in wrongful convictions to death row, which is a pretty toxic combination if you think about it.
It is, especially now when you add in the fact that you don't even have to have a unanimous jury decision to get the death penalty in
One
the
of
state.
only 2 states, yes, and judges can overrule. But yes, split verdicts to the. It ain't what you see on TV anymore.
No, it's not. All right, dozens of men are facing charges after a child sexting in Marion County. The sheriff's office announced 40 men were arrested in Operation Seek, and ye shall find out. Again, who gets the opportunity to come up with these special operation names? Undercover officers posed as minors were contacted online by men who wanted to have sex with them. Now, when they showed up at a predetermined location, they were arrested. 6 of them may be in the country illegally. The charges include human trafficking, use a computer to solicit a child, traveling to meet a minor. Some are also facing gun and drug charges. Sheriff Billy Wood says parents have to be aware of what their kids are doing online. And it's more than going through their social media or, look at their gaming systems, right? Because that's where a lot of predators are actually approaching kids because the headset's on. Mom and dad may not be paying attention to the conversation that's going on, but they will do whatever they can to seek out. So check out those game systems. Yeah.
Although I got a problem with the name here. It seems like the same people did that name as they did the Bed Bath and Beyond Home. I mean, that's seeking. You should find. That's like 6 words. It's a mouthful.
What is it again?
It's called Operation Seek, and ye shall find out.
That's 7 words. That's at least 3 words too many.
Can't they just call it Operation FOMO?
Project
or FAMO?
Project Wish You Would Like a Kitchen Cabinet was a success.
And then finally,
Wasting away again in Margaritaville.
Oh, yeah.
God love you, Jimmy Buffett.
So Margaritaville's own Jimmy Buffett's yacht is up for auction. According to South Florida-based G3 Auctions, the 90-foot Expedition yacht was built in 1999 with the original price tag close to $3 million. The minimum bid, $1.2 million. There's only one tiny catch, though. The yacht's in Phuket, Thailand, and needs to be picked up by its new owners. That's not expensive,
There's no Key
I'm
West
sure.
vibe over there. I saw Jimmy Buffett do a 3-song concert in an airport hangar once. For about
Really?
75 people. Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Was he on a delay? Was he?
It was for a candidate. He flew in just like the day before election. But yeah,
Was it Bob Graham?
it was one of the many losing Democrats.
Oh,
you don't
no.
remember
Oh,
Alex
man.
Sink.
Oh, I do remember her.
Okay, all
I
right,
do
there you go.
remember
Tell
her.
me.
60,000 votes. That's what I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh
about
yeah, she
it.
almost won.
Yeah.
But that's the motto of the Florida Democratic Party. We almost won.
Yeah.
G3's 24-hour auction begins on September 4th, and you heard it here first on The Jim Colbert Show.
The Florida Democrats are like, hey, we finished second.
And we had Jimmy Buffett.
So, all right. Oh, you know what that sound means, Scott? It's time to go home. And get that bourbon you're waiting for.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not the bourbon. All right. Well, like I said, we want to
Just
thank
drink
you.
it on the toilet. You'll be fine.
Orlando Sentinel columnist Scott Maxwell for co-hosting with us today. Thank you for doing the heavy
this was a lot of
lifting.
fun. Thanks, guys.
Mills Air, thank you, Mills Air, so much, not only for keeping Central Florida cool, but for bringing us Ross Paget
Thank
on
you.
Thursdays.
We love Ross.
Yay.
We
Thank
love
you,
Ross.
Mills.
Thank you, Mills.
Danny Meyering with Orlando Date Night Guide, personal injury attorney Glenn Klausman at Klausman Law. If you missed Danny's recommendations or Colbert Court. Both of the podcasts have been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. Brad for trivia. We really appreciate that, Brad. And then last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat. All right, we follow the monster, or the news junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning. After us is at Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. We'll be back Friday afternoon at 3 with more fun on The Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have a fabulous rest of your Thursday and stay cool. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Lord have mercy.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out The Jim Colbert on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to The Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Running into slight delays on westbound I-4 going by the beach line, as well as going from the 429 over to the US 27 exit. Checking in with traffic a little bit busy on 192 eastbound as you approach the Florida Turnpike. No problems to report on the Orange Blossom Trail or Colonial Drive. If you see traffic problems, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line, 866-676-847.